And welcome back. We're live once again to the Quest and Quill Campaign 1 Facing the Frontier. This week, Episode 9, There and Back Again. The party last week had their downtime, enjoyed their rest. Some of them relaxed and got up to some drinking and chilling. Others got up to some fighting and training, as martial characters need to do because they don't have spell slots. And when this ended, and they prepared to go and have their meeting with Mr. Ouijan, the party proceeded into the town, where they heard the chanting of a crowd, demanding that they either be paid and allowed to work or allowed to leave, because of the unhappy nature of all of the workers under their current circumstances cramped into Tenton. The party, with John giving his name out and telling everybody that John Morello would save it, don't worry, was able to relax the crowd somewhat and then go and speak with Mr. Ouijan. And in there, they hatched a plot, planning sabotage. Now, they go to speak to the Fecfumbles before embarking on their quest to supposedly save our AI, but actually with secret intentions. So, to start, you guys have just left Mr. Ouijan's office. That's where we cut it off. And you were heading to the Fecfumble to speak to Dr. Fecfumble specifically.
Yeah.
That's right.
At the Silken Splendor. Who is leading the party? What is everybody saying? What's happening?
So I guess John would propose that we all go there together. I imagine we're all ready to travel, right? He would run this by the group and ask, so is everyone ready for the trip?
Yeah. Ready? And locked and loaded. Let's go.
Good then. Let's just run by Fecfumble and make sure he's on board with everything. Well, almost everything. He says with a smirk.
So Corinne, the goblin, told you as well that the cart would be ready for you to leave at lunchtime. The carriage would be ready for you to leave at lunchtime.
What time is it now?
It's still the morning. 8, 9, something like that. You guys have had
Gotcha.
a solid meeting with Mr. Ouijan.
Okay.
Dissuaded the crowd, but it's still you still have a couple hours in town. You make your way in. As you've had this conversation, you make your way into the pit, walking down its stairs. Even though it's the morning, there is the crowd, some still drunk from the night before, some starting to get drunk after being dispersed by you guys earlier. And you walk towards the familiar door of Dr. Fecfumble to be stopped by a half-orc figure. And he looks at all of you and goes, "What do you want here?"
We need to speak with the professor, good man.
This half-orc, familiar to some of you, looks at John and then looks at Lula and the monk. And after taking his eyes off Saul, he goes, "Yeah, well, for what?"
It is a private matter, not for your ears.
Names?
Well,
Oh, big guy. My name. Lula Knucklehead.
And he snarls at you. "Know your name."
and I'm
Bitch.
John.
Howdy.
Hey
Oh.
now, there's no need for that.
Saul's gonna step up threateningly to him.
So, relax, don't worry.
He's a tall, small figure with a single tusk protruding from his mouth. He's got some scars. He seems like he's seen some things, and he looks down his nose at you. He goes, "Oi, John, I'll ask the professor." And then for a second, he stands in your face, Saul, and then steps back and proceeds to open the door. You hear a muttered conversation from behind, and about a minute later, he goes, "Wait downstairs. He'll come and see you."
All right. Saul starts pacing around. He's got a block of smoked cheese that he's just taking bites out of.
John would also perk a brow and look towards Lula, and he would ask, "What was that about? He doesn't seem to like you."
It's just a. I'll tell you later. Don't worry about it. We got other things to worry about.
All right. Keep your secrets then.
So after a couple minutes, the gnomish figure that you guys know so well, with his bright green eyes and his crazy messy hair, wearing brown coat and his little lapel, proceeds down the stairs to meet you all. The half-orc figure behind him. He says, "Hi, friends. So nice to see you again. Okay, so I assume you've come here to give me news that you've accepted my quest then."
That is indeed the case. I would like to go save our little clockwork friend.
I'm so glad. AI is a most important asset. I can't even explain to you how great it is that you're doing this for me.
I think I understand. He has important information that we all need.
I the information that he contains is invaluable. I promise you that. Please tell me how much would you require?
We need 1,000 gold, 500 now, and 500 once he's back.
He like looks at you and he blinks a little bit. He goes, a, a, a thousand.
But if you can't afford it, we can make a payment plan.
We're risking our
Yeah.
lives here.
The half-orc figure behind him with his arms crossed now snorts at you guys. And Dr. Fecfumble goes, Perhaps I heard my own bounty was 500. Could we do perhaps 250 now and 250 after? Is that a reasonable amount?"
John would look to the rest of the party and see what they think.
Saul shrugs.
Aslan shrugs with him.
John will look back to him and say, "All right, I think that'll be fair. Perhaps 1,000 gold was indeed too heavy-handed. You've been generous enough with us as it is."
Indeed. And I heard that you tried to put a room on my tab. I don't know if you've quite heard the price of the rooms here, but I told them that wouldn't be included, I'm afraid.
Oh, what is the price of the rooms?
To rent for a month, 50 gold.
That's too much for you? Another 50 gold?
No, but you must understand, for our living expenses, mine is mostly paid by my expedition.
I understand. Well, that's no big deal. I'll just pay that out of my own pocket when the time comes. Sorry about that.
No problem. I understand, and I hope you've enjoyed the drinks and the other gifts. And I do so hope that you appreciate my appreciation.
Of course. And I'm sure Frank had a lot of fun with those extra services.
Frank just like has a
Yes.
look towards John and just
He just blushes, just tomato red.
No, he's already
I
red.
have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, he's already red.
He's just naturally red.
Yeah, that's just the skin
I
color.
promise you, if you return my companion, my AI, then you will never pay for another drink in this bar, as long as I'm here.
That's a tall order. Okay, all right.
Fine by
Aye,
me.
as many tall orders as you'd like.
So,
Frank looks at him and just goes, "You might come to regret that decision. You're underestimating how much I drink."
About at this point, one of the Harvelven barkeeps brings a tray of drinks to the table and gives you each a shot. This is the first time you've ever seen them deliver anything at the bar. It's
Yeah, I was about to say that. I thought that didn't happen in
They
this
don't
bar.
do that. There's clearly preferential treatment for a certain customer.
my, Mr. Fecfumble. Seems you have quite the clout. Here in the Splendor.
No, Aiden's just an old friend. Thank you, Aiden, once again. And he tips him he puts like a handful of gold, like chink,
Heard.
into his hand.
So,
as
Professor,
the Harvelven barkeep goes away.
do you happen to have a device that might help us locate our friend within those dark tunnels? It's a big place, and many shadows to hide within. Not to mention dangerous.
John, doesn't Soul have the lantern? I don't remember actually.
Yes,
Hi, I do believe you got my lantern, and I hope it'll be of use to you. I really do. I don't know when I will next go into the tunnels. And he sort of like looks at his haggard form, and you can see that his skin is still shallow in his face. He's had some time to recover and eat, but he still looks haggard from what he went through. He says, "I don't know when I'll next go into the tunnels, but I must see the pyramid again. It must be the route to our salvation."
John would look very suspiciously at him, and then he would hesitate a moment before he opens his mouth again to speak, and he says, yes, of course. But beyond the lantern, I was hoping you might have something more to help us acquire our little friend. Perhaps something to summon him or call for him. Something that wouldn't alert the creatures within the tunnels.
Sort of like looks at you, and goes, I mean, he looks at Lula. He's not a dog. I know of the device of which you speak, and he points at his little lapel thing. He goes, "This is not just for the Fecfumble family, but these can help locate us when we're lost. This is how they knew I was still in the tunnel." But he doesn't have any such device on him.
Alright then. I suppose we'll do it old school. But is there anything else you think we should know?
Just please, if you could. This is what I was trying to do before I went in there. If you could get a sample of the stone that the pyramid is made from, I need a match. You, and he look like you can see him like scrambling in his brain,
He says, I'll do it for a room.
He looks at you and goes, I, you'll have your room.
Shall we shake on it?
He raises his little gnomish hand to you.
Alright, shakes his hand in return. He says, I'll bring you a piece of the pyramid.
Yes.
You can see a grim
Just
on Frank's face.
Don't break a piece off. I mean, and believe me, I've looked. If there's anything loose, the material is like nothing. It's like something I've seen before. And you can see like wanders off in his own brain.
I'll be careful.
Aslan will wink at John. Not subtle at all. You can see a grin on Frank's face as he says, "It's okay. We'll get you a sample that's still that'll not ruin the rest of the structure."
Please, I believe it could be a key to a much bigger picture. Thank you thank you so much. I really don't know how to tell you how grateful I am for what you're doing. Thank you. And but then behind him, you see the large orc figure go. What's going on here? Sorry, guys. I rolled that one. I rolled an 18 on that insight check.
So
What's it do, you orky boy? You're gonna have to beat the answer out of me, or us, at the very least. Wanna go again?
You want to fucking go again?
Yeah. Why not? If you like eavesdropping on conversations, you manners.
Dr. Fecfumble goes, what? Now what's this going on here? Please, Oris, what? And he looks between you two like he wants an explanation.
John goes, I think I meant to give you this, and then he pulls out his old notebooks, his notes, and then he slides them across the table.
No, John, I don't think it's that. I think Orky Boy here is a little bit upset about the last time we met. I may have gone a bit too far. I'm not gonna lie, but hey, he could have done the same to me. I wouldn't have minded. All is fair in fists and fisticuffs. Isn't that right, big boy?
It wasn't fucking fair. It was a low blow.
It was hey, you're a tall guy. What was I supposed to do? Jump up and give you a little kiss? Not happening.
Yeah. Good luck in those tunnels.
Won't need them from a guy like you, and also a person like me.
He just glares at you. At this point, Dr. Fecfumble is like, and he shuts up.
Sorry about that.
No. I hope this won't be a conflict of interest.
Far from it.
It's unrelated, Professor,
Yeah, it's all
I-
personal. Don't worry.
and it's the first I've heard of it. I didn't know they were having a bit of fun.
I know this one's prone to getting into little scuffles, but I didn't think it would lead to anything crazy. Anyway, I wish the best of luck to you. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I'd like another drink, Frank says as he downs his last part.
God damn it.
He looks to the guy behind the bar, you know, polishing glass, and the guy just goes. He goes, "Hi, then I believe the bar's open."
Saul's gonna wave and leave.
Waitress? Alright, Lula. You gonna help us out here?
Okay, John. So I was a waitress, not gonna lie. I did go around do the whole waiting thing, but I think my patience has run out a little bit right now. Fine, I'll do it.
In that case, I'll take one too.
And give you the tray. And then Dr. Faircombe will go then. I believe our business is concluded then. Top of the morning to you. Please, be safe in your travels and return AI to me as swiftly as you can.
Thank you, Professor.
Now, I must return to my research. Thank you.
Gods be with us.
And,
Take care.
The pair leave.
Are we leaving at noon? Is that what I heard?
Grin
That's
says
when
the
the-
wagon will be waiting at the train station at noon.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what time
Or
is
at
it?
the train. It's calling it a station is a bit of an exaggeration. At the train stop at noon.
What is it, like,
Platform is the word I'm looking for. The train platform
Yeah,
at noon.
train platform.
Yeah.
Just about to say it, yeah.
So we can add 50 gold now, right? Does he agree to pay us half now?
Indeed. And
50 gold each.
he will return and say, "This was as we agreed upon," and slide over like a bag with 250 gold in it. So you owe me
Sweet.
50 gold start now.
Got it.
Is there anything else anybody wants? Last time I was kinder about you guys because we hadn't gone through inventory since the pre-sessions. But this time, if it's not in your inventory, it's not in your inventory.
Okay.
If you want it, speak now or forever hold your peace.
I did say last session that I stole a bunch of kitchen supplies, like ingredients and stuff, and left behind some gold. Is that still good?
Oh, yeah, no worries.
Okay.
You know what? Okay. So is our healing potions also expensive priced?
Yeah, for
I
sure.
don't think they are.
So
Oh,
it'd be
no.
75 gold.
If you want to look around the town, you will see, John, a familiar figure. And he will say, potions, poultices, and privileges. What can I get to everybody here? I have a bunch of carts and wagons. I have a bunch of formulas and potions and poultices for everybody to enjoy. What can I get you? Healing, something to cure your warts. And it's a familiar figure to you, though it seems that his voice has changed since the last time you saw him.
Yeah, John would stop for a moment and just stare at him with the frown, thinking of how to react. Then finally he would sigh, and he would march up to the man, and he would say, "What you got, old man?"
He looks at you and goes, you with the crazy hair, I can offer you.
Remember me?
He stoops down and he goes, are you here to disrupt my business?
Not really, but I am looking for a discount given what you did to me.
He looks like to the left and to the right. He goes, yes, the best prices all across the land. Traveling from Baygate to the Cape Colony town, all along the railroad, soon to be by railroad. Let's get it. What can I get for you? What can I get for you, good sirs? The best potions and poultices directly from the factories.
Well, me and my friends here might want a potion or two. I'll start with one for myself. Just the standard healing,
Potion
the good stuff.
of healing? Indeed, I can. And he gets up behind him and he pulls out like a little jar. I have a little jar, but it's not full of healing potion because it was cranberry juice and I drank it.
You drank it.
I drank it. But he pulls out like a little jar and he goes, just one? A single one? If you get in bulk, I can offer discounts.
He would look to the others and say, anyone looking for a salve?
So
Frank will raise his hand. I'll take one if they're not too expensive.
So just two then, looks like.
Okay, I'll have one, but I'll take one. I'll take one. I can make my own.
3 then.
Three? 60 gold apiece, 65 gold apiece for you, my friends. That's a special discount price. I'm giving you 25 gold off.
Make it 55, why don't you? We're buying in bulk.
He looks down and he goes, if you lower your fucking voice, maybe. Give me a persuasion roll.
Oh my word.
So John will like speak into his mind telepathically, and then he'll ask, "Will this do?" As I roll for persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
And
so depending on how you roll, he's either going to be freaked out. He's going to be freaked out one way or another. So
yeah,
just roll,
it's a 12.
It's a 12.
Mm-hmm.
You see his eyes go, and his eyes like open up a little bit. He goes. He looks around. He brushes down his coat a little bit. He goes, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, potions and pulses. What the fuck are you doing? No, listen, 60 gold apiece. I'll give them to you. 3 potions, 60 gold apiece. You guys, I'll get 170. You get the fuck out of here.
He says telepathically once again. He says 55, and I don't tell everyone what you're up to.
If I'm not mistaken, 170 is 5 gold less than 55 apiece.
Oh, he said 170? I thought you
170 for all 3 and get the fuck out.
Okay, yeah, that's fine, whatever.
No, actually,
So-
that's
so I'll-
yeah,
I'll
that's,
buy- I'll buy one
that's
for 55.
56. 170
56?
gold is 56.67.
56.
Oh,
Okay,
0.7.
yeah,
Alright, I'll just round up. It's fine. 57. Fine.
Yeah.
Then he'll buy the potion from him.
Okay, so Frank would also pay his dues. Is so 56.
As he collects his
Well.
potion, he would smirk to him and say, "See you around. Try not to get eaten by a skinker, huh?"
There you go.
He'll look back at you and as you're like walking away, he'll say, "Just bring your friends. Try and actually sell something this time." Ladies and gentlemen, I have the best dried herbs from across the colony. Do you want some halfling southern fried dried herbs? And he continues his sale pitch, as you've known him to do for many years.
Still the same bastard as always. Good spit.
So is this,
Guys,
is this
sounds
the
like you guys
potion
have
of
some
healing?
history.
Yeah.
Yeah, normal potion of healing.
Okay, so it's the 2d4 plus 2. Okay, I'll add it to it.
So John would leave that at his belt for easy access.
Okay.
Luna is going to go off to the side. Well, separate from the group. Keep a track of time, and whatever time is left remaining, try and make her own health potion, or as many as she can.
No, there's definitely no time for
Takes like
that.
half a day.
Half a day. She'll start, and then save the progress for later.
It's like a focus thing.
I mean, we're gonna be on the carriage in a bit. You'll probably be have time to do it then.
Okay.
So what I'll
Frank,
let you
well,
do,
Frank.
what I'll let you do is it takes half thing. So for 25 gold, you can gather all the stuff you need to actually make yourself health potions. And then depending on how good your roll is, I might even let you make multiple.
Sweet, 25 gold it is. Yes, please.
It's supposed to be your crafting time is I think it's a day or whatever, and you craft a single one for half the gold value.
Yeah.
That's the rules as I understand.
I will give you 25 gold to buy an extra set of herbs so it can work with you.
Oh, hey, thanks, all.
Okay. Anything
Frank
else
would-
that anyone else wants?
Track that.
Frank would like to go past past the house and get his toolbox to go to the carriage.
Okay. Would you like to describe how you get your toolbox to the carriage, as you are a small figure and your toolbox is a large metal trunk? I don't know if like you guys watched Harry Potter, but I actually went to boarding school. I have a metal trunk, like what I'm describing. Lutando gets it. Like me and Lutando went to the same high school. He had the same trunk as me, bro. Like it's legit. It's a thing. It's a metal trunk. It's like a suitcase.
It has wheels.
Yeah.
And
Describe it,
he'll
please.
get his brother-in-law to help him carry it to the carriage. so you'll see just two gnomes, just like both holding one part of this metal box as they're just calmly walking towards the carriage.
You're going to see, as you approach the carriage, Saul is actually sitting cross-legged on top, and he has like a little grill, like a little George Foreman grill set up
Nice.
in front of him, and he's like grilling burgers while he's waiting for you.
Guess
Sell propane and propane accessories.
yeah.
That's right.
I guess John would be
God
sitting in
damn
the
it,
back of the
Bobby.
car also.
I keep that thing on me.
Okay, so as you guys are like gathering and approaching the carriage and a couple hours go past, you notice that a crew with Mr. Hill and the large Minotaur man that you recognize from before bring another one of these trunks, and this one is secured with a heavy padlock. They load it into the back of the carriage, and they find Saul standing there, and Mr. Hill goes, "Right, well, I think you all lot are in charge of this then. They said be careful." And he hands you a large iron key.
Okay, he hands that to me.
And then they bring several more boxes. A large iron keyring. And then they bring several more boxes.
Okay.
And they load that fucker up.
Okay.
Does John take the key or someone else?
He hands it to Saul, because Saul is standing
gotcha.
next to the carriage.
Gotcha.
I will add it to my inventory so I don't
Barbecue.
forget about it.
So it's like it's a keyring with like who knows 12 keys on it. A lot of
Yeah,
keys.
it's for all the boxes of explosives, I presume.
Yeah. Frank would get one of the big men to help him load his his toolbox onto the thing as well.
So, Mr. Hill, we might swing by your ranch. Is there anything you'd like for us to deliver to your wife?
Well, I've been trying to like write a letter, see, but problem is I'm not that good with the letters. And I had a friend who do it for me, but he like looks around. He's gone, right? So just tell her I love her and I miss her and I miss the ranch and I'll be home soon. Yeah.
Okay, will do. So, I guess John would bring a hand up and he would cast sending and he would message that to her right in front of him.
He goes, okay. So and she goes, what? Like what's going on here? What's this? You say that my Johnny's doing this? There's no way my.
So yeah, so he would relay what she said to him and wait to see his reaction.
Be like, wow, that's some impressive magic. That is.
Indeed, but at least she knows you're well now. If you need me to say anything else, I can do it. If you have anything else important?
I suppose if you go past the ranch, give Scrapples a scratch for me, will you?
Who's
He's
that?
such a good boy. My little dog.
Scraffles. All right, I'll try and remember that.
None of you guys recall seeing a dog.
Don't remember that, no.
Yeah, no.
For a second, I was afraid that Frank might have burned it to a crisp, but
Yeah,
I mean,
we should have rolled it out.
So
Is that
possibility.
noon ticks past? Is there anything else that anyone wants to do? We're wasting time here. Let's move on.
Yeah, let's get going. I'm ready.
Going. Let's get
I'm
going.
ready, Freddy.
Yep.
You ain't ready for this jelly.
No more buying shit. No more supplies. No one wants to get, I don't know, some rations or.
no.
Okay.
Oh,
I got
how much?
rations covered.
Oh, let me see if I have any rations. Actually, that's a good idea.
Wait, didn't we
Okay.
request?
Bread roll.
Didn't we request Mr. Weejan
Oh yeah, that's
for
fair.
rations
That's
along
fair.
with the
Mr.
cart and all
You
that?
did. You did. That's fair. That's fair.
Now-
That's fair. Yeah.
Doesn't
And
count for me.
blankets for Lula.
Yeah. Luna likes to buy 10 rations for herself and a short sword. That's it. I'm ready. Let's go.
Cool. Have you paid the money? Short food will be the expensive price. Rations is 5 silver, same as always.
5 silver. Okay, so 5 silver. 5 silver is gone. Okay, got 10 rations. Failed to remove clients. Okay. And how much is the short sword again?
So in the catalog, the shop catalog, it'll be the expensive price in Tenton. It's whatever the expensive price is.
So 10.
Okay, with that, you guys load the carriage, and a familiar one-eared figure approaches you. And he goes, okay, comrades, you are all ready. You have received the keys from our little friend, Mr. Hill?
Saul holds it up, spins it around his finger.
Okay.
Just gonna do. I don't know what's the easiest way to do Kryn. Like one big goblin here, one not big goblin here. You know. Then good luck to you, Tovarish. Good luck to you, comrades. Please remember, this is a subtle operation. We need discretion is advised. Anyway, best of luck.
Nothing quite as subtle as an explosion.
Yup. Let's get her
Farewell,
going.
and thank you, Corinne. Goodbye.
you guys have a very nice wagon. It's covered what is called a plain schooner, which is basically like it looks like it could be a dinghy almost. And the bottom of the wagon is watertight indeed because it's used for crossing things like rivers and stuff like that. It's a covered wagon, as you guys like, Oregon Trail style. 2 horses, and
So with a canvas top.
canvas top, exactly, yeah. And as you guys go along the way, you notice that the wagon definitely isn't the newest, let's say. There's a squeak over here. It's a little bit bumpy. It's not as great as it could be. The horses that they gave you definitely seem to be, the more disposable draft horses. You get the feeling that the company in Tinton is not swimming in
Splurging.
assets. Exactly, yeah. This little expedition that they've sent you on, they've not given you the best stuff. And in fact, you kind of get the vibe that it might have been paid for out of Mr. Weejan's pocket.
Budget adventure.
Who's leading the horses?
Well, I guess Saul could do it.
I can go.
He's not trained in it, but he's pretty good. He's decent at it.
And Lula would be as well. Lula would assist Saul since farm girl. Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
We both
Lula,
trained
didn't you take proficiency in animal handling because you're a farm girl?
Let me double check. It's been a while. Animal handling. I don't see
At
it.
the top. At the
Oh,
top.
right at the top, yeah.
Yeah, it's at the top. It's actually the second one. If it has the dot like blackened, then you have proficiency in it.
Not proficient, so I guess she knows.
Okay.
She's just like.
Is there anybody proficiency in animal handling?
Hell no.
Proficient?
No.
Yes,
You make
let's
them-
let the Leonin do it.
John has never driven a carriage in his life.
Frank is of
This will be
machinery,
fun.
not animals.
Diego's not
Okay.
proficient either.
Aslan will walk forward and cast Speak with Animals.
Whoa.
The barbarian casts Speak with Animals.
Yep.
Please tell me how you're doing this.
He's a totem warrior, so he can commune
fuck,
with
of course.
animals through a ritual. Like
So please describe your ritual then.
he'll close his eyes and then he'll do a little wave with his hands, and he'll whisper, "Speak with me, ancient spirits of nature." And then suddenly he can understand the horse, or he'll whisper to the horse, "Take us to where we need to go."
Yeah. Do we have to?
We will be very grateful and reward you with eternal food.
Maybe they got some honey oats for us. You always think everyone has honey oats. You've had honey oats like one time, and the other horse is like, "It was the best time." And the guy's like, the other guy goes, "They never have anything for us. They always make promises. No one ever gives us anything nice." And the other horse goes, "Maybe they have carrots or apples. Oh, do you remember apples?" And he goes, "Yeah, I've had a half apple that I shared with you." You want to stop their little argument?
No, let it go, please.
You'll
I'm
notice,
talking to myself.
you'll notice that Saul is like
arguing.
going through his bag and he's got loads of like fresh ingredients that he's borrowed from the kitchen. You see apples, you see carrots.
Aslan will ask for 2 apples to Saul.
He tosses them over, no problem.
He holds the 2 apples, one for each horse, for them to eat out of his hand.
See, this guy's giving us a whole one. He goes, okay, man, okay. We're here to negotiate. Now, where do you want to go? Yeah, we'll take you where you want to go.
Yeah.
Disney, if you
He'll,
want to buy the rights for this, you know where to contact us.
Got the horse whisperer over here.
I'm willing to have a whole
This,
episode
this
of
could be
this.
their next movie, guys. I'm just saying.
he'll I guess he'll gesture for someone to climb on and tear the horses.
Yeah, Saul will hop on. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, Saul's the cowboy, so.
Yeah.
You can see Frank looking at at this gesture and going, "Hell no!"
He stares at Frank, perplexed.
That thing is like 3 times my size, bro. What do you think? I like machinery, not animals. Thank you very much. And he like starts tinkering with a little metal rod.
It,
Not that bad. I'll teach you how to.
he looks doubly perplexed and just goes back to what he was doing. Are we ready to go? Is everyone loaded up?
Yep. Lutando, I think with your mic you have to point forward. I don't think it's picking it up unless, like, when you look to the side, it seems to like be quiet, or something's happening where it's like not picking it up all the time.
Yeah, that's weird. I'm also trying to look at you guys' faces on the stream. It's kind of tricky.
Yeah. I know. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it happens.
I think
yeah.
everybody's loaded up, and the horses will just speak to Aslan and say, "Okay, we'll take you where you need to go. Just don't push us too much, okay? We're kind of old." And the other one will go, "Speak for yourself. I'm still a cult."
All right, I gotta know the names of these animals, man.
Yeah, we're gonna need a spin-off series on these guys.
Yeah, we're gonna need a spin-off series.
I'm
I
just
can't talk to them. But
Only
only Aslan
Aslan
can
is
talk to
hearing
them, yeah.
this. The rest of you are hearing.
Exactly, but out of character, I need to know these horses' names, man. I need to know their names so I can sell the rights to Disney.
As soon as Aslan's loaded up, Saul is going to just lash the shit out of these horses. We're on our way. We're going.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
So
God.
Aslan, how long does the ritual last?
10
Like,
minutes.
how long can you commune with them? So as you guys get going and he lashes the horses, he goes, "By Pelor, man, I thought you guys were gonna be chill. Ooh, come on, that wasn't necessary." You hear the other one say.
Saul looks very pleased with the time they're making.
Aslan's not gonna communicate this at all.
Nope.
No.
The horse, the grumpy horse goes, "Man, I knew we shouldn't have trusted him. I knew this fucker was lying to us. Okay, let's go slower." And then the horses just slow down a little bit.
Saul gets
Fuck!
activated.
Bastard!
And so it goes.
That's how we
Right.
go.
Mare liquor.
Oh, guys. We need to protect these horses at all costs, even though our characters don't know it.
They're dead meat, man. It's the way it goes.
That's the way it goes.
It's just the way it goes.
That's
You
just
guys
the way
travel.
it is.
Along the railroad, which is fairly flat and even terrain. But even so, there's a couple times where now the horses, somewhat ticked off by being promised one thing, do like slow a lot more for gullies than they should. And there's times where you guys have to like try and find a proper path because you can't go directly over the tracks because your wooden wheels don't fit perfectly on them. But sometimes it's too narrow, and sometimes it's a little bit rickety. But you make good time. And as the afternoon finally slips to evening, the light in the sky turns from the usual blue to somber pinks and oranges and purples until finally fading to a nice. Does anybody want to do anything? I'm just making the sunset. Do you guys want to set up camp before the sun sets? Like,
Yeah.
Well, I would have taken a short rest during the trip.
You can take a short rest, yeah. Warlocks can have your spells back.
Oh, right, of course.
Have a cup of coffee, it'll be fine.
Have a tea and a wank, he'll be good.
How far away are we from the cave at this point? Are we going a different direction first, or
You guys, I assumed you guys were following the railroad.
right?
Yeah, we're running parallel to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I made this nice railroad for you. Do you not want to enjoy it?
No, I want to enjoy it. I just want to verify where we are.
You guys, and some
I'm
of the
sure-
ones that are in carriage,
Yeah.
you guys can see that
Sure
Frank
looks
is
great.
Are we faster than
Is
the hand
on-
cart?
Yes, definitely faster than the handcart.
Can we make it to the tunnels by nightfall?
Not all the way. Though you do go past the fields of bones
Okay.
that you guys recognize.
So can we make it to the ranch? And rest there, and then
if you wanted to go off that way, you could divert the carriage to go that way, yeah.
okay. And then would we know, like, in the time frame, if we went to the ranch and slept there and then in the morning left, would we be able to make it to the tunnels by nightfall? Okay.
Yeah. Because you guys remember walking from the ranch to the tunnels, and it only took you about a half a day. But saying that the ranch was about a half a day's walk off the rail, like off the road. So if you went by carriage, you're not sure if you would, like, what time you'd make it.
Okay.
Remember, you left at midday. You didn't leave in the morning.
Yeah, true. But yeah, I think John would propose that we go to the ranch because it's better than sleeping with the scorpions.
Okay.
Right? Because
Yeah.
other than that, I imagine there's really no good safe place to be resting. We'd be setting camp out in the open.
So I want to argue with it. He divert the carriage.
Yeah.
Really, Saul wouldn't argue, huh?
No, he wouldn't care.
So, with that said, and that being your intention, can I have an animal handling check from Saul since you are riding?
Of course.
And I think you can have disadvantage because Aslan promised the horse is one thing,
Yeah.
and then you just beating the shit out of them. So
Okay. So it was a 16, but now it's an 11.
11.
Yep.
That's still
By the
respectable.
time you guys leave the railroad to head towards the ranch, it's late afternoon, slipping into evening, probably 5-6 p.m. already. And as you guys approach the ranch and the terrain gets rougher and the road is not as easy, the hours seem to drag on. And sun sets, and it's nightfall, and you're not at the ranch yet.
Where's the lantern? Might be a good time to use it.
Yeah, so he'll reach down. He's got it hanging from his belt. Just flips it on.
The lantern helps somewhat, especially traversing in the dark. But now it's somewhat of a rough road. The lantern helps you see, so you don't have disadvantage on the next check. Good job. But as you're going along, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw as the horses sort of stumble into what could be considered rough road. You guys are bundabashing, as we call it in South Africa, in Zimbabwe, in Southern Africa. Yeah, bundabashing. Lutando gets that one.
Bundabashing. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. I like that word.
Rough.
It's 15 on the saving throw.
Nice, you make it. The horses step and like what you the grumpy one jumps over a log that's fallen in the road, and
Whoa!
the cart is about to get into it, and you just pull to the side, and the horses yank the cart, and everybody inside just goes hunk and slides to the one side.
You guys can see Frank just sitting in a like a little chair that he built for himself during the ride.
It's a little a little child seat, like a car.
He brought his toolbox, bro. He has like wood carving and leatherwork. Man, he has built like a small little chair for himself where he's just sitting in, and you just see the chair just.
I'm sorry. Does everyone have to roll a dex save, or was that just Saul?
That was just for the cart, yeah. Everyone
Okay,
would have to
gotcha.
roll a dex save if he'd failed his dex save.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you,
Yeah.
Saul.
I'm not an evil DM.
No, I'm not an even DM unless you roll bad.
Guys, tell the stories, guys. I'm merely an interpreter.
Sure.
So by about 10, maybe 11, the moon is pretty high in the sky. We were able to pull across the river and finally make your way into the ranch. And as your wagon creaks through,
But before arriving, John would call her, or would try and contact
Okay.
her again.
okay, what are you gonna do?
He would say in a ethereal, watery voice within her mind, Mrs. Hill, we're just about to be there. We're gonna stop by here on our way back to the tunnels. I've come to give Scruffles a scratch. Mr. Hill asked that of me, and to check on you.
You hear in your head, what? Mr. Scruffles? He's been dead for months. What kind of weird dream is this?
What?
What's going on here?
He would cast again, and he would
Oh, boy.
ask, "Are you sleeping?"
Yeah, I'm sleeping. Who's this? And then you hear, what? Who's in my room? Who's in my room? Who's there?
And
You
I'm
hear
out of
a
spell
rifle,
slots.
The rifle got, you hear a thing click, click, and that's the end. You now put this woman on high alert. That's what you've achieved.
Yeah.
And we figured out that the dog is dead.
Have we?
At least Frank didn't kill him.
Yeah.
No, I'm glad. I'm so glad to hear that I didn't burn it to ashes.
So yeah, so we would make our way into the ranch then.
And you hear a rifle shot go off again. Yeah, like, who goes there?
Jeez,
This again.
Us! Miguel!
Saul is going to hold his lantern aloft so she can get a good look at everybody here, and he's going to wave.
Frank's gonna pull out his gun.
And you like see her put down the gun like in the lantern light as you guys get close, and she gives a big yawn. Oh man, like you guys again? Sure,
Alright.
okay, like have the bond there, and I'll see you in the morning. And she
Thank
stumbled
you.
off back to go. You notice that she's still in her nightgown.
Is it a
Nice.
sexy nightgown? I'm just trying to. I just need to know what I need to imagine, guys.
It's a prairie wife
It's a
nightgown.
prairie wife nightgown. It's white with pink
With the ruffles.
little flowers and pink ruffles on it. Yes.
So you could have just said yes. Okay.
Disgusting.
It's a grandma nightgown, dude.
I'm kidding, bro.
Exactly.
It's a
that.
grandma
Hey,
nightgown.
Dude,
Exactly
guys. Frank is old. All right. Maybe that's just what he's into.
Finally, Frank has found a woman his own age.
He's into hot
Not
grandma.
even close.
This
Not
is what
even
was
close.
hot back in the day. It's now old people clothes.
I'm just saying,
so-
Frank has been around for a while.
Are you guys gonna settle in for the night?
Yes.
Who's gonna put the horses away? What are you guys doing?
Well, we just we would pull the whole wagon into the barn, right?
Pull a whole wagon in. Just settle in.
Okay.
Shouldn't we tie
Frank's
the horses to a hitch?
I mean,
Good thinking, farm girl Lula.
sure. You do all that.
Maybe give them another apple.
Yeah, I think Saul is gonna thrust his hands into his pockets, take out a big pile of sugar cubes. Hold two fistfuls underneath their little noses. All right. Those are
If
good ones.
Aslan's spell was still up, he'd be like, maybe he's not so much of an asshole. He's still an asshole, but it's good sugar.
We need
right.
to awaken. We need to awaken these horses, guys.
Um,
Frank's gonna start tinkering throughout the night.
Yeah. And
John would be
Saul-
pissed. John would be like, "What are you doing? Go to sleep. You're over there hammering while we need to get rest. We'll be fighting for our fucking lives tomorrow."
You can see John, or you can see Frank just look over at John and go, "Mind your own goddamn business."
It is my business to rest, and yours too.
This group's falling
I'm
apart.
too loud.
Like the Beatles.
If I'm too loud, I'll go over there.
Saul is a Yoko.
And please do so.
You can see Frank just like slowly, and like because it's a big case, it's kind of loud. You can just hear.
He's just hearing every
By the way,
bump.
didn't Frank spend the whole other night tinkering also? Like he didn't go to sleep, and then now he went on a trip, and then like he's not gonna go to sleep again? Does he not get exhaustion or something?
He's still
He-
long resting, but he doesn't actually sleep.
He's just the old man where like 4 hours of sleep is like, wow, what a restful night of sleep.
Gotcha.
You know?
Yeah,
Okay.
Weird.
yeah, and also because part of the
I mean, have
artificial
you ever
thing
looked-
is that you tinker throughout the night during your long rest. That's part of the class.
Okay. Cool.
My grandparents used to live with us, and I swear to God, man, my granddad would go to sleep last, and then like 4 in the morning, you get up to get a glass of water, you'd be like, "Good morning," having his cup of tea. You know, like, did you sleep, old man?
They don't sleep. They nap.
Yeah, exactly.
Nap intermittently all throughout the day.
Mhm.
So I'm assuming Frank is doing the same thing. We get it. Frank's old.
Yeah. Every time we take a short rest, it's Frank taking a nap.
Yeah.
JK.
He's not even taking a nap. Like he's just like falling asleep. His
No.
hat's like tilted over his face. Like
Yeah, right.
He's like he's
With a
he's like
pipe
one
in
of
his
those
mouth.
dads that's he's like one of those
anyway,
dads
let's move on.
where the TV is still on, and if you change the channel, he's like, "I'm watching that," even though he's definitely. You know, it's like, "Hey, I was watching that." It's like, "Motherfucker, I heard you snoring."
Okay.
Yeah.
So if nobody has anything else to say, then we can move on. And
Why are you bringing
everybody
out the
sleeps
dice
through the
tower?
night.
No, I do have
Sure.
something else. Just one more thing. Sorry.
Okay.
So, at certain point, while everyone is sleeping, everyone would be awoken by John screaming, "Ah, no, please, no!"
All right, Saul will go check on him. He looks very annoyed.
He would see John like sitting up on his bed, and his eyes are wide, and he's just like hyperventilating.
All right, he's gonna turn on the lantern, make sure nothing's killing him.
Ah, you
Everybody's
fucking!
awoken
What
by
are
this
you
bright.
Ugh.
Ding, ding,
Oh,
ding.
oh,
Saul, what are you
man.
doing?
He's looking you over. He's looking for the gut wound. He's looking for. He's like lifting your arms up, trying to see where you got stabbed. What's going on?
Turn that fucking thing off before I shoot it.
Saul, you
Oh.
scared me. He says, rubbing his eyes.
Once it's clear that he's not hurt, he's going to look very exasperated and turn the lantern back off.
It's suddenly dark again, and after all of you guys' eyes have been like awakened by this bright light, now suddenly it's pitch black.
And then you would hear John roll back down, saying, "What the hell, Saul?"
Fucking Saul, man.
Poor Saul.
You could just hear Frank just like you could hear like small tink, 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 and then you just hear fucking asshole. Oh, tink, because he's
Let's
still
not do that
tinkering
again,
away.
please. I'm trying to sleep.
Saul's going to wake up before everyone else. They're going to smell in the morning like they're going to smell like a I'm sorry breakfast being cooked.
Nice.
As that, you guys will wake up to the smell of that, and then the sound of Frank still tinkering, giving you the thought that he's been tinkering all night.
I'm going to make this very, very quick because this is like all part of the chef feature and what we went with. What he's done is he's made for each of you just these very simple hamburgers, and I'm going to roll to see how if I succeed. Essentially, 1 second. Let me make sure I got this right. He's also going to have like 3 extra treats, so like 3 of you could like pick them out and get extra temporary hit points for the day.
Frank will take one.
Yeah, I think he has like this sugary granola mix or something prepared for everyone to like grab a handful of. Okay, and then let's see.
So
Wait,
so
is it morning already?
so
Yeah.
Frank being definitely already awake and noticing this will also prestidigitation everything he's made, and then take one of the treats, so that everything he's made is extra delicious today.
He just pressed the digitation and some MSG all over it.
Yes. he just puts on his glove and then just goes. and that makes everything better.
Salt
Everyone
Bay.
watching without the video, Salt Bay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, exactly. And if you're watching this without the video, what are you doing, man? Look at our pretty faces.
Okay. So he's going to hand Frank. He's going to hand Frank a burger, and what this is going to do for you
Yeah.
is only one time today. If you roll an 18 or higher, you're going to get a critical hit.
Oh.
That's gonna be good. Oh, that's gonna be so good on his fire bolts.
As long as it surpasses their armor class.
Yeah. Fair enough. Like a natural 18 or like a total 18?
Yeah,
Natural
18 if you roll an 18
Natural
or higher.
It's just expanding your crit range for 1 attack only.
Yeah. Okay, no, I get it. No, fair enough.
Wait, is it individual effects for each player?
I'm rolling 1 for each one, but if you want me to expedite this, I can just say that applies to everybody.
Yeah, I think just roll 1 for
Yeah.
everyone. Otherwise, everybody has to memorize it every single day. Which
Yeah,
no,
I
that's
assume how you plan it. Yeah,
So if I'd rolled 1 higher, that would have been a 17 or higher. But that's where it maxes out. But yeah, so that's what he does. Everybody can have one of those, and that's what it does.
nice.
And that
everybody can have one of those? Okay.
Sweet.
that uses up all the fresh beef I stole though, so I'm gonna have to get some more before I can do that again.
Okay.
So essentially, we're gonna get 1 free crit, most likely. Hopefully.
One free crit above an 18.
Okay, cool.
And I don't think you get to choose. I don't think you get to choose when that happens. I think it's like the first time you roll an 18 on your attack bonus or higher, then that's it. That's your critical hit.
Okay.
So do we have to eat it now, or could we maybe possibly wait for tomorrow or something? Or
You
does
can
it,
wait. I think it's got a life on it of like 3 hours.
okay, yeah, no, then
You have to eat it after he cooks it.
Yeah.
and then it just lasts for the day, right? That's
Yeah.
when you take a long rest.
But it's only for 1 use.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I get
Yeah, I
it.
would have it for
Yeah.
breakfast. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah,
but
no, we'll
by
have
the
it for
way,
breakfast.
Breakfast burgers.
John would wake up and he's yawning and stretching and yawning and stretching. He kind of looks tired to you, even though he's supposedly been sleeping this entire time beyond the random screaming.
Frank will have taken his hamburger and like press it and start eating it and be like, well, this almost makes up for that fucking lamp last night.
Who all takes the granola? Because I'll take some if there's still a use left.
How many is there? How many uses is there?
There's 3.
It's 3. Frank takes
Okay.
1.
Frank takes 1.
Aslan already took 1.
Okay. If anybody else,
If there was a scent, he was probably the first one up as well.
oh yeah.
So,
I got my extra rations.
John would say, "Lantern. What about that hammering all throughout the night? I swear I could hear it even in my dreams." Frank.
Well, I could hear you screaming, John.
Yeah, but that wasn't my fault.
I mean,
Yeah, well.
How am I supposed to know that? It still happened,
Hey, I'm the victim here.
and you're
victim.
the
blaming.
reason. You're the reason the guy turned on the lamp. Right ass thing.
Does it? No, I'm pretty sure I screamed because he turned it on. That scared me.
No. You screamed and then he turned it on to check you out. and that bright motherfucking thing kept me awake for another couple hours. So yeah, I had to resort back to tinkering.
Oh,
You know how long it takes me to fall asleep?
I don't know.
I'm gonna start hitching the horses. He looks disappointed.
Well,
Thanks, all.
thank you anyways, Saul. Sorry about that. He says, meekly eating his little slider hamburger.
Hey, it tastes good, man. It's been prestidigitation.
Hey, John.
I
John.
almost said it correctly that time.
Yes, Lula?
John. Hey. I know nightmares suck. So, if it's okay with you, would you like me to read you? Would you like me to tell you a bedtime story to have some nice good dreams?
Um,
I got quite a few.
maybe later, Lula.
Okay, no, it's still daytime, but nighttime. Yeah.
If
But-
it really helps, I could use some help sleeping.
But
Frank,
Lula,
just like meagerly.
I don't really know if we should be doing that. I mean, what would the others think?
It's just a bedtime story. They're not gonna mind too much. Just a sleeping.
Oh, you mean a literal bedtime story? Oh, I see. Okay.
What else did you think I meant?
Never mind. Don't worry about it, Lula.
All right, I won't. Come on, let's
It's
go.
some city slang you wouldn't understand.
I almost spit out my
Oh.
iced tea, you fucker.
All side eyes John Morello like a motherfucker.
I almost spit out my iced tea. That was so funny. Oh shit!
Soul, I don't get the animosity, but
I
all
have-
right, let's get going.
He would put his hands up and say, "I swear I have nothing but good intentions."
You could see Frank. You could see Frank having his morning alcohol. Or
Please.
probably Scotch, just drinking and being like, "Yeah, right."
He's
Ask-
gonna lean back and like pat the door.
Ask my mother. She'll confirm. But yes, we should get moving on. It's time to save the world, boys and girl.
Mrs. Hill will go like, okay, well, it was like nice to see you guys. I hope you come back again.
Of course. Thanks for letting us
Well-
spend the night. And you stay
It's
you
no
stay
worries.
safe, Mrs. Hill.
He
If
didn't
you
make
see my
her one,
husband,
too.
tell him to find someone else to write his letters again because I miss him and he has like 4 that he hasn't replied to. And like one little message that you send through into someone's brain, like in the super creepy weird way, is not enough to make up for 4 months of no mail. Okay, so tell him to just write me.
All right, I understand.
Frank will go up to Mrs. Hill and go, I heard you guys had a dog.
Yeah, Scruffles. Something happened and he was all weird and paralyzed in the morning, and I don't know. He didn't make it through the day.
Oh, you see Frank just visibly like his excitement just goes away, and he's just like, oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
But please,
when-
like, can you not tell Mr. Hill? I need to tell him myself. I don't think he would take it well.
I understand. Maybe perhaps when we return to Tenton, I could help Mr. Hill write back some letters for you.
Oh, like you would? Thank you. That would be like so nice.
Of course. And
Oh.
Frank will get on the carriage.
Well, let's not overstay our welcome now. Thank you so much, Mrs. Hill. Stay safe.
Saul is
too.
going- Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. He was going to pass the reins over to Aslan.
He'll take the
Uh,
reins.
Should we really be letting him drive? I mean, no offense, Aslam, but I don't think they have wheels where you come from.
I mean, it all
I mean,
hard.
John, he is part animal. Maybe it makes a connection with them better than us humans can.
Yeah.
Or
He's
he-
just gonna
It's okay.
hand like a bag
I
of
can
herbs and
handle
stuff
it.
over to he's
He'll
gonna give some stuff over to Lula. And then
he'll
he'll
once again cast Speak with Animals. to speak with the
Okay.
horses.
What do you say?
He says, "Okay, this time I will take the reins. Please guide me, ancestral spirits. We must reach our destination before nightfall."
The grumpy horse goes, like you're supposed to guide us, man. If you could guide us and, not into the fucking way of fallen trees, that would be great. And the other guy goes, oh, come on, it wasn't that bad, man. You had a nice jump. It was cool. You look like a gangster.
I will try my best.
I need Frank to learn to speak with animals.
I need an animal handling check from you, Aslan, but you can have advantage because you can talk to them for the next 10 minutes.
Well, hey,
He's like, no left, the other left.
It's 15.
15? Nice. You guys can travel unless anybody else wants to do anything. You make it to the mountainside before midday.
I would actually like to help Lula brew some potions.
Okay.
whole
I
thing
don't
is
think you
gonna-
have enough time in the carriage. I don't think you have enough time in the carriage to
Okay,
do
well,
it.
never mind. Never
Okay,
mind.
sorry. Okay. Does anybody want to do anything as you approach the mountainside? How far away do you want to stop? Where do you want to tie the horses? What do you want to do? Give me some.
So, John would suggest that we park the horses, maybe like close to the tunnel, but not being able to be spotted from the inside.
Okay.
Perhaps somewhere along the cliff face. I don't know. I'm thinking
Okay.
maybe like 100 feet away from the entrance, 150, something like that. About
As you guys
120 feet from the entrance.
approach 120 feet from the entrance and you get towards the tunnel face and you start to turn towards where you want to park the horses, you hear a voice yell out at you. All right then, that's far enough. And with that, we'll go to break. Thank you very much.
All right.
And we're back. When we last left off, the party was just turning off of the railroad to park the cart next to the hillside when they heard a voice shout across from in front of them. All right. That's about enough there. Hold up. You guys see a figure standing in the tunnel. And he's calling out to you. I've sent you guys the Already Bear link. You can
Can you
put
send
the
that on the
Already up.
Discord as well?
Yeah, we'll do.
Thank you.
So John would jump off the cart and shout, "Who goes there?"
So, Nick, I have a question. Does this spell sniper feat actually help me see as far as I can shoot my spells?
He seems to be standing purposely obscured within the shadow of the tunnel. You can't see. You can see a figure vaguely, but it's more
Does
like
he-
a shadow.
How far off is he?
Does he have full cover?
I thought you ignored full cover.
No, it's full cover. Is
No,
the only
not
thing
full
that doesn't-
cover. It's half cover, quarter
it-
cover.
Yeah, half cover and 3/4 cover.
He is.
That's why I'm asking if he has anything besides full cover, I can shoot him.
Hey, you should be. I mean, technically you should, right? Because if you said he's in the shadows, but he's in the dim light, right? Because he's outside, so we can see a silhouette. We just can't see who he is.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I get it.
How far?
You. I'm. Is everyone in the Albe already? And is the Albe already up?
I'm pulling it up still.
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Working on
Let
it.
me
Okay.
change. Let me change my name. Hold on.
Yeah. Okay, there
Oh,
we
there's
go.
the call.
I have to change my name between 3 different things nowadays.
Wait, what?
You guys can put yourself wherever you think you belong. You guys are about 100 so feet away from the entrance of the tunnel. I was saying you were just curving off from the railroad to go and park next to it when the voice called out at you.
So where's this person? I can't see him on the. Have you put him on the map?
He's inside the tunnel, but you can't see exactly where he is.
Oh, okay. So he's like
Oh.
technically outside of where the map is.
I thought we were up against the cliff face. Not
It
not
was
yet.
just as you guys were turning off the railroad to go towards the cliff
gotcha.
face. That's when you were told to stop.
Okay, pardon me.
Okay,
Alright,
but so
uh,
this
About
character
100
is
100 feet off. 100 feet off from the cliff face. There are your 2 horses.
Hey,
So,
Saul would be over here, I guess, because he's driving.
uh-huh.
You guys can put yourselves where you like. The figure is just at the entrance of the tunnel, though you can't identify precisely where he is.
So real quick, what's the speed on this carriage?
30 feet.
30 feet?
yep.
30 feet. That seems low.
Well, the
Yes,
2
I'm
horses,
saying.
but they're pulling the carriage.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And
Okay.
it's loaded up with a bunch of trunks.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah. I think what I'm wanting to do is, and you tell me if I'm wrong to want to try to do this, if I'm misunderstanding anything. It looks like the bottom left corner of the map there. It looks like there might be a little alcove to hide them behind like a boulder in between that tree.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking I would like to just have the horses double dash 60 feet to head that way. And then I'll get a closer look at the guy as we're going and I can decide what I'm doing from there. Does that sound good?
If that's your plan, yeah.
Does anybody want to do anything?
Yeah, does anybody want to do anything? You guys have been told to hold.
Because-
No one. A double dash will take them to about here.
Because
Like, if
technically
you
still
guys
everybody's
dash
still on the
travel, you
cart,
get
right?
to go to the street. Yeah.
I
Everybody's
already
still on the
announced.
cart.
Didn't I already announce that John jumped off and he shouted, "Who goes
Okay,
there?"
so John's
Oh,
jumped
yeah,
off.
no.
Okay. So we'll go from there. John shouts, "Who goes there?" And the figure shouts back, "Well, now, I was about to ask the same question."
He would put his arms out to the side, and he would say, "We're here. We've been sent by Ark to retrieve an asset. What's it to you?"
Well, now, we're in charge of guarding this here door. So I recommend you unhitch your horses and leave all your valuables behind and leave with your lives. Now, isn't that a reasonable solution for everybody?
Yeah, Saul's not going to do that. He's going to have the horses double dash over to where we talked about.
They're going to double dash forward?
Yeah, they're going to double dash over next to that tree stump.
Okay, so use John. I'm going to give you a last chance. You see Saul getting ready to... Aslan's actually driving right now, so Saul's going to have to get Aslan to do it.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that.
What? So the car is still right next to me.
Yeah.
For now, yeah.
All right. So John would frown at this, and he would bring his hands up to his glasses, and he would say, "Bandits, then." And then he would grab hold of the cart and pull himself on up to it as Saul strikes the reins and begins running away with the horses.
Here's what I will say is I'll say that he's going to reach for the reins from Aslan, and if Aslan gives it to him, then he'll do that. And if Aslan doesn't give that to him, then he'll try to motion to Aslan where to go.
Okay. Does anybody else want to do anything before this all goes down?
Yeah,
So-
Lula's gonna be ready to jump off as soon as she gets close to the second stump.
Okay. Frank?
Frank is also getting ready to jump off, and he will scream, "You and what army?"
Nope.
Okay.
As he holds his gun ready to shoot this motherfucker.
Okay. Aslan, do you give the reins over?
No, I think Saul gestured where to go.
Yeah.
He got the memo, so he'll
That's fine.
watcha and double dash towards the spot.
You watcha. And as you watcha, you hear, "All right, boys, I guess we're doing it the hard way." And the shadowy figure that you couldn't quite see in the tunnel disappears. And as he disappears, you guys hear a rifle shot go off, but we'll start from Saul's initiative. Saul, what are you doing?
John would say, "We're in a wagon full of explosives. This is not a good place for a shootout."
Which is why we want to get it off to the side there, so it's kind of out of harm's way, hopefully.
So you want to move it 60 feet, you'll get to like...
Kind of next to that stump, I believe.
Get us to cover.
Yes, I'm kind of thinking something like this.
Yeah, about right there. Yeah, you got it.
So
It's about 60 feet from my measurement. Maybe like even 1 foot, it'll be 60 feet.
Yeah, that was about what I expected. And if Aslan,
That's the top of the round, and I'll move the cart at the top of the round, which is also Saul's initiative. From there, Saul, you guys are all still in the wagon, so you guys can move to the wagon. You guys can't currently see anything, actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
No one's got a passive perception that high at all. Yeah, you guys have no clue what's going on, except the shadowy figure shouting at you.
yeah,
And it's top of round, Saul, it's your turn, but you guys aren't initiative.
because he knows Aslan has the reins and knows what to do, he is going to jump off of this rapidly moving carriage and move 40 feet in towards the cave. He's going to use a free object interaction to activate his lantern
Okay.
and get a good look at what's going on in there. So I'm going to move him to where I think he's ends up.
Yeah. Show me
it's
your movement.
I think it's right here. Let me double check that
Okay.
because I know space matters.
And 60 feet from you is bright light. So you would see that the figure who had called out to you is now standing here. And he's trying to cover himself up against the rocks.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I've used all my movement. Do I see anybody else in here?
In there? No.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to take 2 shots against this guy.
Make your attack.
Okay. And I'm going to use a bonus action to do a key strike.
Okay.
Okay. So 14 hit.
14 does not hit, no.
Okay. Second attack. Okay. That is a 25.
Didn't
That
you
hits for
take
sure.
one of your own things? Or did
I'm
someone
sorry?
else take them? One of your special food things for the. Did you take one of them?
Oh, yeah, I did. So that's going to be a
Yeah,
critical
then
hit.
that's going to be a crit
Oh,
because it's an 18.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Nice.
nice.
And I can't
Oh yeah.
remember. Can I say shot? Okay, and because I can say shot, that's going to apply to it too, because that's to all my attacks that turn.
Yep.
So yeah,
Beautiful.
So I'm gonna do that. 1 second.
So that's what, like 17 attacks, 17 dice or something you roll in one turn?
Okay.
Not bad.
So that's a 14 plus 4 for the initial attack.
Okay.
So that's 18 damage, and then I'm gonna roll 2d4 for the key strike.
Okay.
It's an extra 5 points of damage.
So for a total of?
It's
23.
23, I believe.
Nice. Okay, do you want to describe it?
Yeah, he shoots once, and it just zips by the guy's
You hear
head.
the same
and some
echo
rock.
of a shot going down the tunnel.
Yeah. Ricochets off of the stone behind him, just a shower of shattered rock on him, and then the second shot just gets him like real good in the shoulder. I assume it doesn't kill him.
It doesn't kill him, but as it strikes him in the shoulder, a spurt of blood, and he nearly drops his rifle as his shirt immediately goes red, and he's bloodied,
Okay. And that's my turn, guys.
which puts it up to Frank.
So Frank, in an interesting development, would try. No, we'll do it later. He would jump off the carriage. All right. Does the carriage have like holes that I could shoot through?
No, so it's the covered wagon. The back and the front are holes you can shoot through.
Trying to remind you that there's bombs in the car, in the wagon.
Yeah, I know.
Metagaming.
It's not metagaming. I already knew it.
Yeah, it's not
Anyway.
metagaming. That's knowledge his character knows.
Just a
Knowledge
gentle
my character
reminder.
knows. Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe he forgot.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. He said it like 20 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already forgot.
Anyway, yeah, Frank. You know what? He will do it. Frank will try and take the reins from, I think, Aslan,
Mm-hmm.
right? And tell everybody, get off the wagon and get these fools. I'm gonna get these explosives out of here. As he will try and get the carts to fucking leave and not get anywhere near to where the fight is happening.
Okay.
But letting everybody
Dude.
jump off before he does so. So it's kind of like a hold action thing.
Okay. So you're holding your action until Aslan releases the cart to you.
Until like and he gives time. He gives everybody the chance to jump off before he starts running with it.
Okay. Okay, so the next time, so basically, if Aslan releases the cart to you, the next time the cart moves, you're hoping to be in control of it at the top of the round.
Yeah, basically, I want Frank to.
Sure, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I want to do.
Okay. The first thing you guys notice is the 2 shots that go off seem to be shooting at you from on top of the mountain.
Yes.
One is at Soul, which is a 16 plus 3 for a total of 19. Does 19 hit?
19 does hit.
19 does hit. So, Soul, the sharpshooter that's in front of you, as you're running out, just you take your shot, and a second later, and a bullet goes through your side for a total of 6 plus 1. 7 plus. Sorry, 1 second. 3. 10 damage. You get
Alright.
shot with a bullet through the side. 10 piercing damage.
Now hold on. I'm going to use my reaction to deflect missiles.
Oh,
Do it.
Ayo. Ayo.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Nice.
I did 16 damage, which I believe means I snatched the bullet out of the air.
Yes, you did.
Ooh,
He's got this
D-
hot bullet in his
nice.
hand. He's going to spin around, and he is going to spend a key point to launch it
At who?
at the guy that I bloodied.
Okay, nice. The bullet still smoking hot on your fingers. You throw it.
Okay, 24.
Oh,
That hits for sure.
All right. How much damage am I playing with here?
I'm assuming you just do the same damage that was done to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to, yeah.
6 and a
That's
1
how I
plus
do
your
it.
dex, so 7 plus your dex. What's your dex?
My dex is 4.
4?
Yeah.
So you redirect 11 back onto him.
Okay.
The smoking hot bullet, just in a second, as you catch it from the sky and fling it at him, sears into his flesh. And you hear him yell, "Oh, not me, you fuckers!"
That's
With
cool.
that, in front of you, as Frank tries to take the reins from Aslan, they see 2 more figures, seemingly just on the other side of this fallen tree.
Oh,
Now
shit.
see the wagon
Yeah.
rushing towards them. The first
Yeah.
figure jumps to the left, trying to get out the way, and as he jumps to the left, he just takes a shot with his bow at Aslan with an 18 plus 3, so 21 hits. I'm assuming, of course.
Uh-huh.
And then he does 5 damage to you, piercing damage, as an arrow
What's the
stunts you in the shoulder.
what's the initiative order again? I'll put it on.
Aslan will flinch.
Saul, Frank,
He'll
me,
grunt in
Lula,
pain.
Aslan, John.
Okay, wait, hold on.
And then
So-
the guy next to him, seeing you guys coming out, will also pop up and then quickly try and take a shot, whipping it as the arrow just thunks into the side of the wagon. These 2 will then use the rest of their movement to try and like dash to the side, but this guy only has about 5 more, and this guy only has half movement, so it's there. You
Did I
then
do it
notice
correctly, or
another
is it-
figure somewhat behind the tree, and you hear, "Oh, we've been rumbled," but you don't see anyone. And I believe that's the end of my turn.
So it's Saul, Frank, DM, Lula, John. Yes.
Lula, Aslan, John.
Lula. Oh right, Lula, Aslan, John. Whoa, what did I do?
Okay, so with that, Lula, it's your turn. Aslan, you're up next.
Oh god. Okay, jeez. Where we are a bit surrounded here. Alright. Lula is going to take out 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can't reach us. Oh whatever. Okay, Lula is going to jump off the wagon, run over here, and whip out her pistol and say, "Hey, I got something for you to eat, bro, man!" and shoot this individual over here with her
Roll your attack
hand-shot
and your
pistol.
roll your attack. And guys, just to make it a little bit quicker, attack and damage, just roll them at the same time, please.
All right.
Roll your attack.
Attack.
Just a reminder. I think
damage.
most people have been doing it. Just everyone remember, please.
I did click damage. Come on. Okay, attack is 17,
That's a hit.
and the damage is 10.
Oof, nice. Okay, so
Oh, and with have 2 attacks. Repeat the same thing.
okay, gotcha.
Oh, got an 18.
You hit the guy.
That's a critical hit.
Strikes going straight through his skinker leather skin. He's then like, now got this hole in him, and he looks at you, and you shoot again, with your critical hit, what's your damage? Double your dice.
Critical damage. That is 11.
How do you want to end him?
All right. So first shot, Lula gets him like in the shoulder, throwing him off, and then the last shot, right in between the eyes.
So he looks at you directly for a second as you just shot his shoulder, the look of absolute terror on his face, and in that moment you quickly reloading your gun. Just as Saul taught you, you squeeze the trigger, and in the moment of calm, a hole appears in his forehead and he drops behind the tree, dead.
You can hear Frank going, "See what happens when you clean your gun properly?"
You're sure right there, Frank. You're sure right there.
And that's your 2 attacks. You still have your bonus action and your movement. You still have your bonus action. Anything to do?
Anything to do, bonus action. You know what? It's a little before 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. The bowman that's back there, does he have half cover?
Yeah.
Okay, disadvantage then. Let's go for the Hail Mary.
No, half cover, he just has +2.
Never mind. So just roll. Oh no, crit 20!
Oh, another crit. Wow, nat 20.
Wait, are you action surging?
No, I'm not action surging. I'm just attacking.
So what's your how do you get a 3rd attack? Because you used 2 attacks on the last guy.
Yeah, you would have to action search for that.
Isn't a bonus.
So
I
just
thought
action
that-
search to make this crit happen.
Do it, yeah. I would do it.
Yeah,
Let's
action
do it.
surge, fuck it, yeah. Lula just jumps off the wagon. Just...
Fucking yeah.
Fuck yeah,
Oh,
dude.
wait,
Roll
wait,
your
wait.
damage. What's your damage?
Yeah, rolling crit damage. Sorry, rolling crit damage. Crit damage roll.
And also, you're making sure
The
that you
damage-
updated the dice to my new gun damage, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
15 crit.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
You shoot this guy and like straight through his gut. You just put a giant hole in his belly. Like he's at half cover and he's just looking above. Like he just takes above. As he shoots the arrow, just and he just you hear a groan from behind as he's like nearly falling to the ground. He looks messed up. Is that all you can do?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Wait, action surge. That means you get both of your attacks back.
Yeah, you
That's
can
true.
do one
Yep,
more
You
attack.
got another one, bro.
Another
You got another
attack.
one, bro. You got another one, bro.
Oh my god.
Fine,
Fighters are
I just
ridiculous.
attacked 16 times.
Oh, an 18. Wow.
I got
Oh,
18.
yeah.
Wait. It's not crit. It's not crit because I already used
No.
it once. Well, but improved critical. Hang on. Let me double check.
It's 19.
No.
Yeah, roll your damage.
Okay. Roll flat damage. Yeah, roll flat damage.
But you have to get
Hold on.
19 on the
I'll say-
dice, not with the modifiers. It's before
Yeah.
modifiers.
Yeah. Okay. 5 damage. 5.
5. Please please describe to me, and do it in your best detail, how Lula jumps off the cart and ends these 2 individuals.
Oh my god. Okay, so Lula.
Remember that you're loading in between every single shot.
Okay, so Lula, having just seen the bowman take a pot shot at Aslan, is like, oh hell no! And she jumps off, gets into position, whips out her hammer shot pistol, and bam, shoots the first guy in the shoulder. And in the time as he reacts to that shot, quickly reloads, and in between the eyes, and knocks him down dead. So, as Frank says, is this what happens when you clean your gun? Hell yeah, Frank, hell yeah. Fucking death glares at the next guy in half cover, and she goes, "You're
Gives him the
big
Luigi
boy."
death stare.
Yeah.
Gives him the
"You're
Luigi
next,
death
big boy."
stare.
Reloads once again. Poof, shoots. Gets him in the gut, and he's like, oh. And as he's doing that, she's like, "Feels good, doesn't it?" Reloads once more, and shoots him. Oh, and they hit in between the eyes again. I'm guessing.
So Lula just... And the one figure... And they both just fall behind the tree. Like... Nice. Good turn. Good
That's
turn.
what happens when they ambush us.
Fantastic turn.
Aslan, Frank is trying to take the reins from you, and then it's your turn. What are you doing?
And he's looking at
Aslan
John
hands
Hopkins.
over the reins to Frank,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll jump down from the wagon, walk a little bit to the side. Does he see anyone besides the one on top of the mountain and the one inside the tunnel?
Only the ones on the map you can see right now.
Okay. He'll slide out a javelin from behind his back, and then he'll throw it into the guy in the tunnel.
Okay.
16.
He's behind half cover, so that misses.
Okay. Then he's gonna slide another javelin from behind his back
he
and
just
try
like
again.
as you throw, he's just been shot by Saul, and he's like placing himself up against the thing, and your javelin just sinks off against the stone.
He'll try again. 18.
That hits.
For 6 damage.
Okay. He definitely didn't like that.
After that, he's throwing the javelins as he's running forward. Very cinematic. And then he's gonna run up to
very cinematic.
here. And as he gets up to here, he's gonna roar while enraging himself. And that's his turn.
Okay.
He also draws both his hand axes.
Okay.
Free action, yeah. He's gonna use his free action to draw both his his battle axes. He no longer has hand axes strapped to his waist. He has 2 battle axes tied behind his back.
Nice.
Bigger axe, better axe.
Oh yeah. I think we can all agree.
bigger axe, better axe.
Say both
Okay.
the goons by the fallen tree. They're both dead, right?
Yeah, we have to take into account loading property. I totally forgot about loading property. But that was a really awesome round, so I'm gonna let it stand.
Yeah, it's just a little. We'll just say it's a little
It's fun.
teaser for how scary she's gonna be when she does get
Yeah,
beat.
which does get the gunner feat, exactly.
Yeah.
That means up next, John Morello.
So yeah, so John is gonna hop down from the back of the train and he's gonna shout out, "Surrender or die! You're trespassing on Ark property!" And then he lowers his glasses and he says, "Eero top!" And he beams the guy within the entrance,
Mm-hmm.
or he tries to at least.
What do you roll, buddy boy?
A 10.
That's
So
a miss.
so the guy ducks out of the way. But John's beam seems to be stronger now, and he didn't seem to really anticipate it. So his face grimaces, and instead of just like shooting the beam, he shoots the beams and holds it for a second. So the guy like ducks out of the way, and John takes a step back from the pushback of it, pushing him back a little bit as his shoes grind against the sandy ground, and then he follows with the beam after the guy to try and hit him.
He's like, and there's just a fizzle on as the beams strike the rock wall, and
Yeah, and
the
so
eldritch energy
he
burns away at it.
yeah, he turns his head and follows him and hits him with an 18.
That definitely hits, yeah.
Oh, great. And I got a 1 on the damage, so for 5 damage.
Aw. Poor John.
Hell yeah.
This guy's not having a good day, man.
Yeah, but he was
5
already
damage?
bloodied. So yeah, so
Yeah,
he
5
told him to
damage?
surrender, and then he shot him.
Bro, what if I told you if you'd done just like
Well, at least now he has a chance to surrender.
yeah.
That was a warning
He's,
shot.
and like the Eldritch Blast just like burns into the side of his shoulder, and he's there, a haggard, bloody, raggedy mess, and he looks like he's starting to like try to take cover behind the rocks, basically.
Well,
Which means it's Soul Egress's turn.
And then I'm sorry. Then
Alright.
I'm gonna move away from the cart that's full of explosives. I guess I guess upon like taking that guy out and not seeing anyone within the tunnel, he'll run 30 feet down.
If that's your turn, buddy, I'm gonna go ahead.
Yeah, that is his
take a-
turn. Pardon me.
Okay, I'm gonna-
So Nick, you said the horses could move at the top of the round, right? Or do I have to wait for Frank? Because
You have your held action, which I'll let you take at the top of the round to move the horses. But I will say, since you're driving a cart, these are the rules that I use, and they're similar to the boating rules that I use. Is you can only turn 45 degrees in a single turn, 90 degrees in a single turn. No. Yeah, you can only if you want to use your full movement, you can turn 90 degrees in a turn. If you want to dash, you can only turn 45 degrees in a turn. If you know what I mean, like you have to like turn at angles, you know.
okay, so how far away could I get it if I wanted?
Frank,
What
just
direction do you
shoot
wanna go
them.
This way, basically. I want him to get away from. I want to get away from the fight as much as possible.
Which way? Sorry, show me again.
Like this way, like I want to get.
So you want to
away
like
from
turn
the
all the
fight.
way around. So that's the thing. Like if you wanted
Mostly.
if you wanted to slow all the way down, you could use your whole movement to turn around, and I'd say you could do like a little circle and get like literally 15 feet the other direction. There's no way you could do that at a dash. If you want to turn it like that much of an angle, you need to like literally pull the horses to the right. You can either
Okay.
use your movement. This is the thing. You can use your movement, your half your movement. Your full movement. You can turn 90 degrees. So dashing, you can turn 45 degrees, and then you can use your movement to maneuver as well.
Okay. Well, because
Yeah.
I'm using pretty much all of it. I would like to get the fuck as far as possible, and then after Saul takes his turn, he'll use his turn again to go even further, I guess.
You're gonna move the cart like 10 feet away, just so you know.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
and then
no.
but
Literally
that's
moving
from
at
that's
that
from,
angle, like you can.
yeah. So last turn I've
it's
used
fine.
used the action to turn it around, and then this turn I want to use the other action to.
Okay. So top of the round, you're just moving the horses, and then we'll talk about it. Your turn when we come to it.
Yeah.
So what are you
okay.
doing?
Alright,
Cool. We've got actually a little bit further. We've got about there. That's it.
cool.
That's about as far as you've got.
I'm gonna take a single shot at the would-be leader who looks like he's on death's door.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, so it's a 24 to hit, and I thought I did the damage with that.
Yeah, it
Yes, I did it.
glitches out sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes
Okay.
it have to be like.
That's a total of 8 points of damage.
How do you want to end it?
He just quick shots right between the eyes. I don't think he's even looking at him. He's got his eyes on the rifleman.
He's just like.
Just kill him. The guy, like, he's trying to, like, you can see he's scrambling to, like, hide behind the rocks, up, not expecting that, and he just, like, and the body drops.
Am I able to this cliff face? Am I able to climb up it?
It's about 20 feet tall.
Oh yeah. Okay, in that case, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna use my movement to close in on the rifleman.
So, monk, you can climb.
I think I have the same climbing speed as my regular speed.
Yeah, exactly. I don't remember exactly how it works, but I think you can move about that far. That's fair.
Okay, and I'm going to use a bonus action to make this a key shot,
Okay.
and I'm going to roll to hit. Yeah, I do. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's 11.
Sorry.
Now hold on. You know what? I'm going to use some key points to do some focused aim here. I'm going to use.
yeah.
I'm
Level
going to use.
5 monk.
Yeah, I'm going to use 3 key points
Mm-hmm.
to boost that up to 17.
Okay.
Does that work?
Hits. Yeah, hits. Even with his he has half cover, but even with his half cover, that hits.
Yeah, that's 7 points of damage plus 1d4. Okay, so 8 points of damage,
Nice.
and that's it.
Okay.
Hell yeah, baby.
That
Who are you
means it's
hitting?
Frank's turn. What are you doing, Frank?
I want to get the horses and the carriage basically off the map. Just go straight off the map.
Okay. I move them. I'll move them at the top of the round.
Okay.
Okay. I'm assuming that uses my action again, so I don't have anything else to do.
Yeah, unless you want to use your bonus action and your movement for something else.
I don't think I have anything to do for my bonus action, so no, it's good. It's cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Man, I know you want to blast some bandits, but like they're gonna be all dead by the time your turn rolls around again the next time.
I know, but I'm doing what I want to do, man. This is just the way
Playing
it
it,
is.
we gotta play it safe with these explosives. Ruins the whole point.
No, I want. It's not just that. I have another reason why I'm taking myself so far.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Okay. With that, it's my turn again.
Surrender,
You guys,
and we'll let you live.
you've already killed the guy who could surrender, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's dead.
The rifleman in front of Saul takes a shot at Saul. 14, miss.
14 misses.
The rifleman on the other side sees this guy scramble up the cliff face to go at his mate and takes a shot at Saul.
Okay.
20, dirty 20. That's a hit, I'm sure.
Yeah, that hits.
So for a total of 7 plus 3, 10 damage.
Okay, and I'm gonna use my reaction to deflect misses.
Okay.
Oh shit. How much damage did you do?
10.
I did 10.
Woohoo!
Okay.
You literally like as the bullet's like right on your side, you just like
Man,
and
I'm gonna
it flies
use
past you Matrix style.
I'm gonna use my last key point to put those 10 points of damage on his mate.
Okay.
You wanted to protect him, now you've harmed him.
Yeah, just kind of.
Yeah. So you,
That's kinda
you-
moving
you-
the bullet.
and you literally like Matrix style, and the bullet goes past you, and straight through the guy, and the guy already bloody coughs out blood and it spurts out of his mouth, and he falls to the ground dead.
Yes.
He had 10 health left. He had exactly 10 health left.
That's awesome.
Come on, guys. Let somebody live for me to shoot later.
I don't know what's gonna happen, man. There's gonna be some aliens in there, though.
With that, you guys notice from the other side a shot from the bush that echoed before as another figure steps forward and tries to dash in front of the horses. He doesn't make it all the way, but he gets about halfway and throws a hand axe at Frank. Just
Does he look like a hippopotamus man?
so he seems to be a giant, large, flat, gray-skinned hippopotamus man. He's wearing what looks like a red shirt that seems to be all scraggly and a bit ragged, same as the other fellows you've seen. And he also wears like a red bandana around his head and has a giant axe on his back, as well as some javelins, as well as an axe on his side. And he seems to have 2 hand axes in his hands, one of which he's currently flinging at Frank for 15 plus 5, so that's a dirty 20. Please tell me a dirty 20 actually hits Frank.
It does this time, yes.
This is the first time I think I've hit you, homie. I don't mean to be happy about it or anything, but like
do you want me to make it miss? Because I can.
shield.
Yeah.
If you want to, he throws the big ass axe at you.
It's fine. He's throwing it at me. Frank can take it. The obvious barbarian can take a shot at me. It's fine.
Okay, so 4
He's
plus
not
3,
dressed like a
7
barbarian.
damage to you.
7. 7?
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. I'm fine. So,
Okay.
so Frank just gets hit in the chest with this thing, and he just pulls it out, and like just hurry the fuck up, horses!
And with that, from the other tree, you guys now notice another figure as 2 more drop down from the tree and start running towards you, towards the wagon in specific. One makes it about that far, the other one makes it about that far. They're all shouting, "Kit! Kit! What's going on?" And as they're shouting at, the other figure
Wait,
takes shots
where's the shouting
at
coming from?
The tree to the north.
Okay, I see. Thank you.
Northwest. Yeah, the tree to the northwest.
Alright.
And you hear a figure shot, "Kid! Kid! What's going on?" And then a shot goes out for the thing that just shot bright green laser beams, and I rolled a natural 5, so it misses. Are any of them in range for an arrow?
John ducks after the bullet goes over his head.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll with disadvantage. One of the guys with bows also takes a shot at John. With disadvantage, I rolled a natural 19 and a natural 17. So that's a dirty 20. That's with disadvantage. I'm just saying.
Look at that smile on his face. I'm not an evil DM, he says.
Guys, okay, it's nice sometimes. Sometimes it's nice to roll high numbers as well. For a total of 7 damage.
Ah!
As an arrow sticks into the side of the warlock.
Yeah. He would put a hand to it. Ah! Groaning and turning towards them.
Finally, because the last member of the ambush was a final sniper. He's not taking a shot. I rolled a morale check for him, and he's gonna stay hidden. He's good being hidden.
So he's hiding right now, like I don't know where he is.
With your past perception of 15, you can't see him.
Did he ever shoot throughout the fight?
He did.
Wait, who?
No. He hasn't taken a shot. There was an ambush set around you guys. I rolled for it. The stealth was higher than your passive perception, unfortunately.
That's fine.
Yeah,
so
but
you
he
guys
never
saw what you
fired
saw.
through the whole fight. He's just been hiding the whole time.
Are you talking about the
He hasn't
rifle?
yet taken a shot. He was with the barbarian. I'll just hint it that way. And he saw his 2 teammates get taken out. This would have been the time when he would have taken a shot. And he's actively choosing not to take a shot.
Okay.
Okay.
So we don't know he's there.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
All right. Okay. So Lula is going to move closer towards the hippopotamus. Let's just say around here, and just gonna shout, "Hey, Leatherface! Focus on me, big boy!" and take a shot with her hammerlock pistol.
Now, from now on, remember you have to remember the loading properties. You have to take a bonus action to load your hammerlock.
Perfect. That's fine with me. So only 1 shot. All right. So does 16 hit?
That hits.
That's not how loading works. I don't know if you're changing it or not. But loading is you can only shoot once in the round with the weapon.
Okay, yeah. So actually, you're right. Because I made the whole proficiency thing. I have to go back to the document that I wrote. But yeah, because he's proficient with fire. Because Lula's proficient with firearms, she has to load once per round. Yeah.
Okay. So is it still a bonus action or not?
Okay, but does that mean that she can't shoot twice at all?
No.
It's not a bonus action, but it just means you can't shoot twice in the same turn.
Right.
That's kind of a shame.
You can shoot and then go melee, or you can like shoot and then throw a hand axe or something.
Because I'm sure he would rather just have it be a bonus action and use his second action for a second shot.
Yeah, but that's not how loading
you
works.
can do that
That's the
too.
thing.
Yeah, no, I mean that's fine.
It's just
That's
unfortunate.
okay. Then
All right.
Lula should cozy up to Frank so he can give her a gun that doesn't have the loading property.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Well.
Okay, it's Lula's turn, guys.
Yeah. 5, 10,
You do it.
15, 5, 10, 15. Okay, sure, fair. Okay, she's gonna use the rest of her movement to go in front of the hippopotamus, put her pistol away, and you know what? That guy has a punchable face. She's gonna fucking clock him.
Frank will agree with the fact that he has a punchable face, as he just had an axe thrown at his chest. Yeah.
And does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Oh, well, okay, so Lula is gonna fucking get right up in front of the hippopotamus guy, fucking deck him in the face, but that was a poor swing from her. It did nothing. It's just
It just glides off of this like slippery, gray, fatty skin, you know.
Yeah. Oh, that's not leather at all.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, bonus action. Yeah, that's it.
Aslan, what are you up to?
As Saul kills the target he was going for, he's gonna look behind him, and then he's gonna see which area has the most enemies. And he's gonna charge towards it. He can move up to here,
Okay.
and as he does this, he's gonna retrieve 2 more javelins and throw them. The last 2 javelins from behind his back.
Remember, you lost 1, so you only have 3.
He lost 1?
You lost 1.
Okay. Then the first javelin hits for 23. Or, yeah. And the closest target for 4 damage.
Remember, 4 damage?
Yeah.
Nice, okay.
And he's gonna retrieve one of his hand axes from his waist and throw it as well.
Okay. That's with disadvantage because it's like in the long range.
Okay. That's 21.
That's actually
That still hits. 21 with disadvantage?
Yep.
Yeah.
God
Jeez,
damn, bro. What did you
That's
roll?
9
A
damage.
15 and a 20.
damage.
Wait,
Nice.
God damn!
Does the
Oh,
rage does not count towards range attacks, right? Only
Yeah, it
melee
does.
damage.
If it's made with
It
strength,
does,
yeah.
yeah. If it's strength, so it
strength.
counts towards your javelin. So your javelin was 7 total then.
But also hand axes.
Oh yeah, hand axes is strength as well.
Mhm.
So what does that add to your thing? 4 total?
I'm sorry, it says here on my sheet +2 melee damage with strength weapons.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's not for range attacks. It's only melee.
Yeah,
We'll
melee
look it up.
damage then, yeah.
But at least he keeps
Yeah.
the rage up. But yeah, that's the
Yeah,
end
you
of
keep
his
the rage up.
turn.
No, melee
John Morello,
weapon.
what are you up to?
When you make a melee weapon attack, it's a melee weapon attack because hand axes are a melee weapon, right?
It
it-
says +2
Yeah.
melee damage.
It's a melee
hand
weapon with a
weapons.
thrown property. I mean, you're still
Yeah,
attacking.
but
Yeah.
no,
Okay.
no, it's
But, like,
it's
if you wanna make
+2
that
melee
distinction-
damage.
Guys, let's argue about this after the session. Frank, John, it's your turn.
So John is gonna run left. Now that he's just been shot and those guys are coming out of the woods, he's gonna run behind the car. He's gonna see the hippo man, and he's gonna step up closer to him, lowering his glasses and revealing green swirling eyes as he pulls up magic power and he casts suggestion on him, saying, if you lay down your weapons and allow us to tie you, we'll let you live. And he needs to give me I think it's a wisdom save. Yeah, wisdom save, DC 15.
Oh,
Natural
wisdom
2.
save on a barbarian. Good job, man.
That's fantastic.
He has a +2 to his wisdom. He's not a barbarian, but he has a +2 to his wisdom. But he rolled a natural 2.
Yay!
That's awesome.
So your suggestion was, because as far as I understand, suggestion it's a sentence.
That was a sentence, right?
I
Yeah.
think so. What was it?
Yeah. Said, surrender your weapons, allow us to tie you up, and I'll let you live.
Okay. he fails, I'll tell you what he does in his next turn. Is that what you're doing? Bonus action?
Yeah, that's it. That's his turn.
Soul, what are you up to?
Okay, I am going to move.
Can you
up
move the
to
cart, please, for however far I'm getting? Because it's top of the round.
You're right, top of the round. Thank you so
Oh,
much for
sorry.
reminding me.
Good.
This guy nearly gets run over. You direct the horses, and you can get with a full double dash from there to just on the edge of the.
So John ran
Okay.
behind the car for cover, and now it's just taking off.
Hey, Frank was in the motion of taking off for the past 2
Not
rounds,
true.
bro.
You're right.
This is on you.
I forgot about that.
I have given up my action, bonus action, and movement for 2 rounds. Get this thing out of here.
All right.
I asked you if you really wanted to.
Okay.
Huh?
I just thought it
did
was
ask you
I
if
just
you
thought it was
really
funny. I
wanted to.
didn't think it was. I'm not complaining.
No, it's okay. I want to get to the dead rifleman and recover his. Use a free action to recover his gun and bullets.
Yeah, you can do that.
Now, is this a problem?
Maybe not his gun and bullets, but definitely you can pick up his gun, which is still loaded.
Okay. And is this a rifle?
It's a rifle indeed.
Oh, buddy.
It's a Kenny
You're already
Kenny
said it.
carbine.
Okay. Cool. Mini carbines are special.
Sorry, I got that wrong. It's a Kelly carbine, not Kenny. Kelly carbine.
Kelly carbine. Okay. Is that like a brand or something, or?
What's the
Yeah,
stats?
it's a type of gun.
Okay. Cool.
It's just a rifle.
Okay? Rifle stats. Excellent. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to turn it on the. I'm going to turn it on the other rifleman.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to shoot at him.
Please do then.
I'm just going to use my hammer pistol attack bonus for that.
Yeah, same thing.
Oh, that sucks. That's a 9.
That misses.
Okay. I didn't expect that to happen. Okay, so
This wasn't part of the plan.
This isn't what I wanted.
that's 160 feet. Okay, so yeah, rifle ammo is definitely different than the ammo I'm carrying, I presume. I don't know how much you want to pay attention to that or not.
There are 3 types of ammo in my world.
Okay, sounds good. So I'm not going to bother with that. We'll learn that later.
Yeah.
I am going to use the remainder of my movement. Still holding onto the rifle. I'm going to sling it over my back. And I'm going to shoot up at the guy over there. I presume he has... That's 135 feet. Let me make sure that I can actually do that.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, no, he's not within range. So yeah, that's
You
gonna
can do it with disadvantage.
No,
he's
he's outside the
shot
max
into-
range, isn't he? Or
I
no?
think he's outside the max range.
On a rifle or with your gun?
No, because the rifle I already shot the one shot on it.
Yeah.
And I-
Okay,
and I
so
don't have the
with your pistol?
Yeah, so I was gonna do it with my pistol, but I'm not within range. So
Hammer pistol 120.
Yeah.
yeah, he's 135 feet away from me. So that's okay.
So the that's the top guy, right?
The top guy over
You can
there.
you can shoot one of the middle guys. Actually, you can only shoot the one guy. The one guy is 105 feet from you.
Oh, thank you for letting me know. Okay. You know what? I
Or
know
the hippo.
mechanically I can do this, but it'll make me a hypocrite because that puts Aslan and Lula like right between me and them.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's gonna do that, even though I know mechanically I'm
Yeah.
allowed to.
Also, Hippo's under a spell.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think he's not gonna risk taking that shot. And
What your character would do.
Yeah, you care about gun etiquette,
I
don't
respect
you?
he does. So,
Frank, what are you doing?
Frank would again, using his third turn, god damn it, to get the horses away. And then at the end, like when he's like off the map, he will get off and remember that rod he was tinkering with earlier. Well, he's going to put the reins and put it into the ground, and it's gonna like extend sideways so that it's like stuck in the ground, and the horses have nowhere else to go.
Okay.
But yeah, it would be like all the way off the map. I want them to double dash and then do that.
Yeah, at the same thing, top of the round.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so what is Frank going to do from... I'll let you take it. Dude, you've missed your turns enough. What do you want to do?
Well, I mean, otherwise I would just... What else can I use? Like an action or...
You have your bonus action and your movement.
I don't have anything to do with my bonus action, do I?
And
Yeah,
do you want to end your turn? You can end your turn.
Yeah,
Isn't your turret a bonus action?
No, it's an action to put it down, and then a bonus action to
deploy it.
activate it.
Heard.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
I mean, if you'll allow me to take it out as I'm like screw the top on, I'll take that. So at least have it on. But then I forgo my turn again.
Okay.
You guys have fun.
Aww. That was
It's
so
almost like I set the
sad.
combat up for you, and now it's not working out.
Oh, I started with my plan a little too late. I shouldn't have let Saul get us to this unfortunate position with the horses.
Oh, it's my
That's on
fault.
me.
I'm sorry.
No,
So-
it's not. You didn't know what I was gonna do.
As my
it's
turn
just-
goes up, a figure in the tree that you guys hadn't noticed before jumps out of the tree and runs in the opposite direction.
Which tree is it?
Which tree?
They're for the sake of the game, I'm gonna put it that they use some of their movement getting down. They're now like over there on the edge of the map.
Oh, there.
If you guys
Okay,
look like on the top
Yeah,
side
see it.
over there, yeah.
It's like right next to the
They
carriage.
have one turn. Their next turn they will run. They will take another dash action and get as far off the map as they can. This figure will continue moving forward to Aslan. They will take about 15 feet of their movement, and then they will shoot an arrow into Aslan's face for a total of 17. Does that hit?
Jesus.
Yeah.
7 damage piercing. You can have it. To 3.
To 3, yeah. Oh, boo-hoo. The barbarian with the most health gets 3 damage.
The arrow will dash by his face, give him a little scar on the cheek. He didn't even notice.
I didn't even notice.
How does Aslan roar in his rage?
I mean, he's he's been enraged for a while now. He's pretty much frothing at the mouth. He's completely tunnel visioning on this guy.
As Frank tries to take the horses past, the other one looking at the barbarian, looking at Lula, just seeing the caravan go past, and just tries to take a shot. Not actually at Frank, but at the horses. Rolling 23.
No!
Oh,
Take a shot at me, please!
7 damage. How much
No.
health does a horse?
The horse doesn't have
horse
enough health. I think it has 10. The draft horse has 10, I believe.
He has 7.
Yeah, if it had 7, this horse is about to die.
Do not kill
Oh, it
this
has
fucking horse.
9.
Yeah!
I did 7 damage. The horse is now bleeding and wounded. Finally, the long-range sniper, seeing Frank try and get away, seeing Lula attacking the hippo, takes a shot at Lula. Steadies his aim
Thank God.
with disadvantage.
Swear to God, if these horses die and my entire plan
12
fails.
total. 12 total,
Just-
Lula. I'm assuming
I
that misses.
just beat it. I just beat it.
So the shot is taken at you, and as you step back, it just off your armor. And finally, this one takes a shot at Saul. Saul, as you're running and dashing across, you've just taken a rifle shot. The other rifleman raises his gun at you, and natural 19. That's definitely a hit, right?
Oh yeah.
For 7 damage.
All right.
Piercing.
I'm gonna deflect missile.
Okay.
I got rid of 17 damage there. But I'm out of
You literally.
Yes.
Doesn't it only take a key point if you deflect the missile onto something else?
Yeah, it does. He can still take it away, but he can't shoot it to somebody else without the key point.
Exactly. So I'm out of key
So he
point.
just Yeah,
So-
so he
Oh,
just
so
catches
you
it.
can't even. Okay, you're already out of key points. Understood.
Yeah, but he can still catch it. He
Yeah,
can still
yeah.
deflect
Yeah,
the
it
missile.
only
He
takes
just
his
can't send
reaction.
it towards somebody.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. So that's that. All right. That's my turn. Lula, what are you doing? Aslan up next.
Wait. What happened to the hippo guy?
Oh yeah, the hippo guy. What
Yeah.
was the command again? Sorry, 1 second.
God damn it, bro!
He
What are you
needs to
doing?
lay down his arms.
Yeah,
Yeah, basically surrender himself to us and let us tie him up. Let him live.
yeah,
Lay down his arms, let him tie us up, and then we let him live.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Lay
So
down his weapons and tie him up. Yeah.
Lula, the hippo, as you approach him, he takes this great axe off of his back and he goes, "Rah!" And then his eyes seem to just go wide. He's holding his axe and he just puts it on the ground and he grabs the javelins off his back and he chucks them on the ground and he grabs his 2 axes and he chucks them on the ground and then he raises his hands up to you. He goes, "All right, tie me up then."
Do it,
And
Lula.
that's his turn. Lula,
Oh,
it's your turn.
Tie him up, quick. I can only hold him for so long.
but somebody shot at me. Nick, do I see the guy that shot at me?
Yeah.
All right.
You would know where
Yeah,
the shot is
he's in
coming
the
from.
tree. You know where the shot is coming from. He does have half cover.
Oh, the guy in the tree shot at me, not the guy running away.
Guy in the tree shot at you. The
Shit.
guy running
Oh,
away
man.
ran away, guys.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
gone.
okay, all right.
He's gone.
All right. Okay, so the guy in the tree is a little bit out of my range. Not gonna lie. Aslan is gonna be okay. John just shot at me. Tie him up quickly. Can't hold for too long. So Lula's gonna be like, okay. I do have rope in my
Your adventurer's kit, probably.
adventurer's
Or-
kit. Yep. So will that count as an action or free object interaction?
Weird jig interacted to take it out and action to tie him up for sure.
Action. Okay, sure.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, so Lula's gonna use her action to
Sleight of hand roll, please.
Sleight of hand roll. Sleight of hand roll. What the heck?
I mean,
is
he's
that?
a willing creature.
Yeah.
He's a
Oh,
willing
that's
creature.
true, I guess. You have
Yeah,
advantage.
he's willing. He's letting
helping
you.
you. He's
Yeah.
helping you. You
So
have advantage.
Advantage roll. Come on! Oh, that's a 20.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
That's fantastic.
Natural
You tie
20.
it-
Natural
22.
20.
Natural 20.
Hog
He
ties
easily
him like
tie
a
his hands
pig.
up and then you easily tie his hands up and then he sits down on the ground and like rolls over and puts his feet up so that you can tie his big clunky hippo-toed feet together as well.
All right.
And because you rolled a natural 20, I'll let you do that in your turn.
What? In my turn?
Because you rolled a
You're
natural
hog-tying
20, you can complete that. Yeah, you're hog tying him, and I'll let you, like a properly trained ranch girl, hog tie him in 6 seconds.
Oh,
You know? Have you guys ever watched rodeo? Like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
watch proper rodeo in the US? Like, I
Yup.
used to love it when I was a kid, man.
That's so
And
crazy.
like they have like the thing where they have to like tie the calf or something like that. And the same thing, you lasso and you like got like 6 seconds or whatever. Lula would have got a record in that one.
Yeah, she's got a lot of blue ribbons at home.
all right. So that's my turn completely. I can't move.
Cool. Aslan, what are you up to?
Aslan will charge towards the guy nearest him.
Mm-hmm.
Both battle axes in hand. He's just frothing at the mouth. He's gonna charge at him,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna strike him once
Mm-hmm.
for 16
16 damage or 16 to hit?
to hit.
Yeah, that hits. It's about to say,
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh, there's this guy that's still on.
13 damage. Yeah.
Yes. 13 damage? Okay, nice one.
There's this
Is
still
he
this guy
still
on the
standing?
mountain.
Yeah, there's still a guy on the mountain. He's
Okay, yeah.
still standing. He's not looking
Okay.
happy. He's bloodied for sure.
He's gonna take another swing, and he's gonna miss with his left hand, and then he's
Mhm.
gonna take one last swing with his right hand again.
Mm-hmm.
And it hits for 10 damage.
You want to end him.
Decapitate him.
You just like, boom, and his head rolling off the ground, blood pooling as his body just slumps to the ground.
In complete cold blood, he's gonna look at the next guy. No hesitation. Like split second, he's gonna look at the next guy. He knows where he's going next, and then that's the end of his turn.
Good to know. Okay, John Morello, what you doing?
I guess he would run over and inspect Lula's handiwork. See that she has him secured, and he will target one of the crossbowmen.
Not crossbow. They just have like bows, regular bows.
Okay, sorry. The bow for the axes. He'll target the
Yep.
closest. Oh, wait, he can target the riflemen. Are any of them bloodied?
The one that Aslan just messed up is dead. The other two seem to be uninjured.
Okay, in that case, he'll target the one close.
So that'll be this guy here.
Yes.
Okay, roll your attacks.
He hits him for 14 Eldritch damage. Oh no, wait, that was a crit,
Wolf.
wasn't it? I got a my first crit.
Was that your first 18?
Yes.
That's a crit. Double your dice. Go Saul.
Okay.
Go Cook Feet. Go Nick, letting you use homebrew
Hey, that's a 9.
rules.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
23.
Nice. How do you end him?
Yeah, so he goes ahead and just like shoots him, and he hits him center mass, and you would hear like a sickening crunch as his chest is caved in, and he falls to the ground limp, and John keeps blasting, and he turns the beam towards the other guy that's in the tree.
As the center of mass just crumbles, you guys see just like this horrific burn and crisples on as his eldritch energy eats away at his chest, and then as his body crumples to the ground, you notice like just a small wisp of smoke just off of
And
it.
he runs the beam across the tree for 18.
That hits.
Okay, so
Oh wait, he has half cover. Doesn't hit. Sorry.
Okay, so he misses, but the beam still would cut branches out of the tree and stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that takes away his half cover, just to
Alright,
give it to you.
sweet.
Because you rolled like 14, half cover makes it a 15 total. You negate his half cover.
Nice. Yeah, so you would see
Okay.
the top half of the branches just like falling off, raining downwards, and you see the guy's
Yeah.
head pop up pop up afterwards.
So
That's
Frank
terrible.
has moved the wagon like far off the map. Frank himself is also far off the map. It's Saul's turn.
Okay. So
As tied up the horses.
this is gonna be a pretty sheepish question. The guy that I killed, the rifleman up there,
Mhm.
he had an ammo belt on him or something, right?
Yes, sir, you did.
Okay, yeah. Saul's going to realize that he goofed up and probably should have just like. He's not used to like working with all these open fields. Most places he's fought in, he can just get to really quickly, but he's doing the math in his head. He's like, oh, I'm not going to be able to get to this guy for a minute. So he's going to double back sheepishly.
Yes, leave some enemies alive for Frank, please.
Yeah, he's gonna run back to the dead rifleman. He's gonna use 35 feet of movement.
Mhm.
He's gonna scoop up the belt. He's gonna rapid reload the rifle.
You can take 15. You can take 15 bullets.
Okay, sounds good.
Ooh. Not bad at all.
Now tell me how many people are still on the board here?
You got 2 in the north over here, and the 1 in his rifle spot.
Okay.
1 in his rifle spot is now under 3/4 cover.
Yeah, see, that's the
him
thing,
alone.
and he's
Yeah,
I've
leave him
also got a
alone.
disadvantage against him. But these
It's
other
okay, leave him alone.
these other two that are out in the open, they're within my range with the rifle. So I'm gonna take 2 shots with the rifle.
Saul just cut up the tree, so the guy in the tree is no longer under half cover, and the guy on the ground has no cover at all. He's
Well, I'm gonna go for the
pointing for
rifle.
Aslan.
I'm gonna go for the rifle
Attack.
because I know he's
Go for it. Go for it.
dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, that is a 24 to hit. That's a 2d8.
Nice.
$11, and I forgot to say it, but I think I can still activate it. The key strike as a bonus action.
Does it take key points?
Nope.
Okay, then you can, yeah.
Okay, so that is a total of 13 points of damage on the first attack.
Nice.
Is he still up?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's bloody though, for sure. He's bleeding.
Yeah. Does a 13 hit?
John has now cut away all of his half cover as the branches of the tree just fall away.
Yes.
And his 13, which was a 15 with half cover, is now
It's
back
now
to
at
13.
Hell
Make it
yeah.
beat it. That hits. How do you want to do that? How much damage do you get first of all?
That's going to be 10 points of damage plus a d4.
Yeah. How do you want to do it?
Yeah, that's maximum damage. 13 points of damage.
Max damage? Yeah, you got him, bro.
I think what happens is like he's scooped up this rifle and is like aims down his sights, and as soon as he aims down his sights, the brush has been blasted away by John, and it's just this guy looking surprised, and he just two shots this guy. He gets him once in the gut, and then his head just explodes from
Guy falls out of the tree. His body does a small flip and then crumples to the ground.
Very nice.
That's the turn.
Frank, it's you.
So, Frank, having tied up the horses, starts walking back towards the battlefield, grabs his gun, twirls it around, aims, and shoots at the guy on the mountain. Because
The guy on the
Frank
mountain is about 240 feet away. Exactly Frank's range.
But Frank can hit that, and he ignores 3/4 cover, and does a 16 hit
16 does indeed hit.
with 13 plus 1 second, 15 fire damage in total.
He's fucked up. And his hair
So you guys
bursts into
just-
flames.
So after Frank just twirls out, aims for this guy and just shoots, everybody just sees a fireball just shoot across the entire fucking field and just hit this guy.
Does
and
it
in the small little place that was still visible.
does it like arc at all, or is it a straight line?
It is just like there's like a tiny little bit of this guy visible, and Frank just hits it straight where the only.
Well, I think what Kyle's asking is, does the fireball go like, or does it go like?
No, just straight shot.
Okay.
Straight one
like
direct
straight.
line. He aims
Burning through the air like a little missile. Just
Nice.
And
the guy is messed up. You didn't like that.
And Frank would like to use his rest of his movement to get as close to, I don't know, like here or something. Can he be on the map, or is he too far away?
You can be like on the edge of the map. It's fine. So that guy's dead. Rifleman's morale check fails. He wants to run away. He can scramble up, and I'll let him get to just the edge of the map. So in the next turn, whoever wants to try and take a shot at him can. The next guy's morale check. He decides, like, he sees all his friends full around him. He takes out an axe. He goes, "Argh!" and he charges at Aslan. 40 feet. That's exactly his. No, he can't even make it because it's difficult terrain in between. He charges directly into the thorn bush, takes a d6 of damage.
This boy is angry.
And that's my turn.
Can't kill me if I
Frank
kill
finally got to do
myself.
Something. Frank finally got to do something. This man took an impossible shot.
I'm just gonna ask John. Hey, John, will this Leatherface guy be able to break out of this whatever you got him under by any chance?
Depends how well you tied him. But
I tied him up real good.
Oh wait, it's the next turn. Suggestion only lasts a turn. He's struggling.
Oh shit.
He's like, "What the hell are you doing to me?" And oh yeah, this other guy made his way off the field.
That motherfucker's gone. Gone, I tell you.
Yeah. Oh, so the hippopotamus
He
is
says,
struggling.
as long as your ropes hold, he'll stay where he is, but my magic can do no more.
If you guys give me
All right.
30 seconds, I just want to run to the loo quick.
Okay.
That's fine.
Sure thing. I can wait. So, okay, the ropes are not going to hold, and okay, no, the ropes are going to hold. My bad. Sorry.
I'm so
He's
glad
not gonna break
I'm
out
so
of it.
glad we got this guy because somebody killed my other hostage.
Hey, he attacked first. All is fair in fisticuffs and bullets.
Hey man, I'm just happy that Frank can do something again.
Oh well. Speaking of Frank,
Fucking
Speaking of
3
Frank.
turns. Yeah.
Lula's gonna shout out at Frank. Hey Frank, I think one of the horses got hit. Is it okay?
It'll live. I'll get it back on its feet after we kill these bandits. And I'm gonna tell you outside of character, I'm not spending another fucking turn being useless and healing the horse. No, thank you. I'm gonna do some damage.
Wait, the horse got hurt?
That's why I got them to safety.
The horse
so that
got
I don't
hurt?
have to worry about him anymore. Yeah, the horse got hurt by one time. Remember, he got shot.
Oh, somebody shot him? Bastard.
Yeah, that's why we needed to look up how much health he had. He had 9 health. He's now on 2.
Yeah.
Aww.
Actually, Lula's gonna tag in with Frank. He's gonna go. Frank's gonna go to the battlefield. Lula's gonna go to the horse
Nick.
and heal it up.
Hold on,
Yep.
combat's not quite over yet. There's still one more guy.
Yeah, I know.
Still one more
Yeah,
guy
I mean,
stuck in a
Lula,
bramble
Susan,
bush.
what are you doing?
Well, Lula is going to go towards the horse that was shot and make her way to there.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I mean,
You can take a
if you
double
put
dash
it-
action. You can get like halfway to the cart. Yeah.
Okay, fine, double dash. Because 30 feet was around here-ish. So.
If you take 60 feet, you still won't get all the way there.
Yeah, that's fine. So Lula's gonna tag in with Frank because Lula saw that fucking missile of a shot reach.
that firebolt. Yep.
Yeah.
You saw that firebolt.
Yeah, so Lula's gonna lead Frank.
You can see Frank's angry face as he's holding the gun forward and just like on his way to shoot some motherfuckers.
Yeah. So
He's like, now it's my turn.
In the next round of combat, Lula's gonna go off screen and heal the horse that was shot with her healer skill.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, and bonus action, reload her pistol. She hasn't done that yet. In turn.
Aslan, you're up. John Morello next.
Aslan will notice a guy struggling with the thorn bush, and he's just gonna slowly walk towards him, chopping away the thorn bush in his path.
Mm-hmm.
As he gets within swinging distance of the guy,
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna end him
It's gonna end him.
for 12 damage with a right swing.
All damage. He's really messed up. You chop off like a chunk of flesh off of his arm.
Then he'll swing with his left as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's 12 damage.
Jeez Louise.
How would you like to end him?
Well, I guess he chopped off his his left arm with his main hand swing, so he's gonna chop off his right arm with his left hand swing, and he'll let him
Nice.
bleed to death.
The guy falls in the bramble bushes. Ah! And then expires.
Expires.
He passed away. No, he got
With that-
butchered.
He is no longer
With,
in one
with
piece.
that, the only people left in combat are currently running away. Does anybody want to do anything else? It's John Morella's turn, but John
Frank-
Morella, do you want to do anything else?
Yeah, let John do something, and then otherwise Frank will shoot him, take another shot.
John would approach the hippo man.
Okay, so we'll
hit-
do that narratively.
Yeah.
Not combat, right?
Yeah, it
Saul, do
doesn't
you wanna
have
do
to be.
anything else?
I'm gonna, just because I want to get as much ammunition for this thing as possible, I am going to take a shot with disadvantage at the guy who's been shooting at me and is now running away.
Yep, take it.
Okay, so it's 215, so it's a 22 to hit.
That's
Bruh.
yeah.
Obviously, this is going to be a key shot.
You can
Bruh.
right click it, by the way, to make it faster.
Oh.
11 damage. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you can right click it and then press disadvantage. So you don't have to
Okay.
roll click it
Good
twice.
to know. Thank you very much. That's 15 damage on the first shot.
Mhm.
He's still up.
He dies.
Okay.
Damn it.
The
Yeah,
guy who was on fire just... And his body splattered across the cliffside.
Oh, is that the guy who was on top of the cliff?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that you'd shot it. Man, the range on you is
Yeah.
incredible.
Oh yeah, that's the point. That's right. That's exactly why Frank was like, "All right, you guys get off. I will lead these things to safety, and I won't be useless from that
That's
distance."
great. Yeah, he
That's
just
exactly why I did it.
he exhales through his nose, just shoots the guy right through the back,
Ooh.
and
That's
You
running
just- you
away,
just
and
You
Thor
just shoot him on the burn mark.
yeah.
With that,
See him on the burn mark.
combat is over.
You could see a disappointed look on Frank's face as he's like looking and doesn't find anybody else to shoot, and he's like, "Ah, damn
So
it."
if he's
There
looking
are
that
still
way,
people running away within Frank's range if Frank wants to take
Frank
shot.
would like to shoot him, please.
You want to shoot at people running away? Take the
Yes.
shot, bro.
he's a
So
savage.
Frank, see which one is it? The one that was like on the left, or which one is running?
There's one in the left who is in the tree who's running.
Yeah.
And there... Oh yeah, that's it. He's the only one.
Yeah.
He's only,
All right,
and he's
so-
also just within your range.
So Frank sees him and he just points his gun at him and goes, "Oh no, you don't!" As he takes a shot. Firebolt.
Frank,
30-20.
remember, it's harder to spare a life than it is to take a life.
Yeah, well, it's not that difficult to take a life at 21 fire damage.
How would you like to end him? From 240 feet away.
It's incredible.
So Frank, like I said, Frank points his gun and sees this guy running and goes, "Oh no, you don't!" As he just shoots it, firebolt shoots, and just hits him in the side and just fucking goes straight through him, burning a hole in him, and he just falls to the ground dead.
Both.
With that, we switch over to narrative. What are you doing with the Hippo Man, John?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so
He's now shouting, "What the fuck are you doing to me? Let me go!"
so
You see a happy face on Frank that he killed someone, and he will point the gun at the Hippo Man.
So, as the dust settles and the field quiets for everything beyond the sound of the winds and the dust whirling and the Hippo Man shouts, John would approach him with glowing green eyes, black swirls within the light of his eyes, and he will say, I want to know who you are and who you work for. What do they tell you? Why are you here? I won't ask you again. And then he casts Detect Thoughts on him. Or I guess
I
he
was about
casts...
to ask.
Yeah, he casts Detect Thoughts on himself.
What are you casting? Okay.
I just knows.
I know you're casting something. Your eyes are glowing.
Yep.
Just let me know what information you need.
What is it?
And he needs to give
As you
me...
say this,
He needs to give me a save. Sorry, 1 moment.
yeah, 15 wisdom.
15 whiz, yeah.
entered.
Yeah.
He fails with a natural 8.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So he is silent at your question, and in his mind, you just hear, "Harder brothers, the gang. You see a life on the run." The name Harder Brothers, by the way, is familiar to you.
How's it written? Hard what? Oh, harder? Harder Brothers?
Harder, yeah.
Okay.
The Harder Gang. You hear in his mind, running away, get away, escape, life on the road, outlaws, brothers, Kit, Colt. Colt's gone. And now, guarding. What are we doing here? Guarding. We were told to. We're a gang. Still need to live, though. It's a confused, jumbled mess of thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Did he say Kit?
Kit.
Like as a name?
And Colt. Yeah, and
Mhm.
Colt.
Where is Kit? I know who he is.
He
Or
stares at you. He stares at you straight face, but you see the shock in his eyes, and he goes, "How the hell does he know who Kit is? How the hell does he know he just killed Kit? He doesn't know he just killed Kit."
where is the cult? Tell me.
Colt's inside the tunnel. Same thing, straight face, shocked eyes. Colt's inside the tunnel. We're here because it's supposedly Colt's orders. We're here guarding under Colt's orders. Like, what does he know about Colt?
Did Lula heal
By
the
the way,
horse, by the way?
Colt. Colt. Colt, not cult.
Okay, I was
Okay.
wondering about that.
Lula, yes, you healed the horse. You can do your healer's kit
Full health,
check.
basically.
Oh, gotcha.
Full health.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Yes.
Colt's
We need the horses
Colt's
alive.
inside the tunnel. Colt's the one whose orders we're here for. Colt's the one who knows what's going on.
Is he the one who's dead? He would. John would gesture over to the towards the tunnel, towards the body slumped against the wall.
Yeah, Saul's probably holding him up and is searching him.
For the first time, the voice and the brain say the same thing. You killed Kit.
And who's Colt?
You hear
You
Harder Brothers gang. One of the brothers in his mind. He's staring at you stone faced.
And where are the
Frank would like to point his gun at him and say, "Do you want Colt to be dead too?"
and where are the brothers?
You didn't hear all of this. Most of this is going on inside his brain.
No. But I heard John saying, like, asking about Colt.
Yeah.
That's why I'm reacting like that way. Anyway.
No, cool,
yeah.
gotcha.
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. He can answer Frank's question if he wants.
He stares at Frank stone faced. But if you look at him, if he looks at you, he goes, "I honestly don't care. Just want to get the hell out of here. Get on the road. We've been on the run too long. Fucking shit out here."
Is that what he says or what he thinks?
That's what he thinks.
Okay, cool.
He says, and
Maybe I won't do the voice while he's thinking. That's a good idea.
yeah,
Yeah, just so we can differentiate it.
and then he would ask, I guess a parting question would be, and the Harder brothers, where are they? Where are they located? Come on, think now.
He's looking at you stone faced, but then he glances down the tunnel, and you hear him go, and in his mind he goes, "Well, one's in jail, one's on the run, and well, one's, I guess, inside there," while he's staring at the tunnel. And with that, I'm gonna end the session.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
We're
Alright.
nearly at 3 hours. Sorry, guys.
No, it's
Yeah,
okay.
I saw that coming.
Yeah. No, it was a long one, but it was going to be a long one. That combat dragged a little bit.
How many?
Don't ever
I'm sorry,
apologize
Frank.
for dragging it out a little bit.
Sorry, guys. Frank couldn't do all the damage he normally does.
No, it's
He
good.
was occupied with getting rid of the horses for 2 or 3 turns.
All right, I heard.
Yeah.
Well, all right, guys.
I
We'll see you
could've
next
ended
week.
this way quicker.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
everybody,
so
for
much.
watching. I hope
Hope you
everybody
enjoyed.
had
Thank
as
you.
much fun as we did. It was a fantastic time as it always is. I hope to see you here next week, same place, same time, as always. And from all of us here at Quest and Quill, much love. Have a fantastic week. Be kind.